feel so bright, I feel so gifted, I feel so high, I feel so lifted. By my side is where you're sitting. Is where you fit in, yeah. I never thought that I would get this far. I wanna drive around in the nice cars. I wanna forget about my scars and just have a good night. I smoke something down, I drink something down. I'm feeling it now, I'm feeling it now. I could say it out loud. When I see you, my heart goes, whoa. I could say it out loud. I feel so bright, I feel so gifted, I feel so high, I feel so lifted. By my side is where you're sitting. Is where you fit in. I feel so bright, I feel so gifted, I feel so high, I feel so lifted. By my side.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel. I see some people in chat already. Hello Jordan, congratulations for having your college graduation yesterday. Nice to see that. Zach, how you doing? How am I the only one on? Cause I need money. That's what. No, I'm gonna do a variety stream. We've got some videos to watch, and then we're gonna play some Last of Us because I love my MK. I do. I'm not giving up on it, but I'm kind of wanting something new to play. I'm hoping to get enough Streamlabs tips and stuff to not only get some Christmas presents for the boys, but also to grab some Diablo. I want to grab Diablo 4 to make it to make some more to make gaming more interesting, because I think Mortal Kombat, as fun as it is, it's not as it's not in the, what's the word I'm looking for? People don't really want to watch it forever and ever and ever. So I'm trying to get some more variety going. So we're going to do some Last of Us after we do these videos that I've got pulled up. But before we get into the videos that I have, we're just going to hang out for a few minutes and chat. Because why the hell not? Hello, Parody Bear. Blossman, hello. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone is having a great Saturday evening. And yeah, we're doing. I'm starting to feel a lot better. The prednisone and the ibuprofen seem to be doing really well together. So I'm hoping that now that I have enough, I have 2 weeks worth of prednisone, so I'm hoping that will clear it up, and that everything will be fine, because I'm tired of having all these bumps all over my legs and my skin, and it's bad. It's annoying. And it's frustrating. So I'm hoping that it'll be over soon because I'm done with that. And I don't know if you guys saw my video last night, but I'm also done with the OnlyFans because I'm sick of trying to have something nice and fun to show off, you know, that you can be blind or disabled and sexy. Guess how old you are? Well, I have no idea. Under 18? I hope not. No, I don't know. 25. But what was I saying? What the hell was I saying just now? It was important. Oh yeah, done with the OnlyFans because I'm tired of having all these trashy women ruin the the name of OnlyFans, and I'm tired of like just I haven't been feeling hot lately because of how sick I am and because I've put on some weight again, and it's feeling like a bit too much. I'd rather focus on the YouTube side of stuff and like posting stuff on Twitter and Instagram and everything. So I feel like, and I can't ask people to continue to subscribe to that when there's all that horrific bullshit going on. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically be finished with that page because, as I said in my video, it's not worth it anymore. These trashy creatures have ruined anything positive that was to do with it. So, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with that. You started lifting again last month and put on some body weight. No, see, I let my stomach go. If I stand up, you can tell I've got my stomach back. I gained 12 pounds. I should be 135. I'm 148. So I don't have too much to lose. But in the winter, it's just extra hard because you don't really want to go outside and go for walks as much, and it's a lot. It's frustrating. But the biggest part is that I just can't ask people to pay $15 a month to something that I don't feel right about anymore. Hey Rex, how you doing? Glad to have you here too. So yeah, that's basically my thing for the reason that the page is going to be done. But that's why I've been, pushing the Streamlabs link a lot. So I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry if it gets annoying. But that's going to basically be the only way of money coming in. So until I get monetized on YouTube, which is almost there because the viewing hours are almost there. So we're doing good. We're clicking along. We're having fun. And apparently we're going to segue here into Dungeons and Dragons is apparently racist still. The media is claiming that Dungeons and Dragons is racist. Somehow. I don't know how, but apparently the media is saying Dungeons and Dragons is still racist. Now this is by Clownfish TV. We love Clownfish TV here on this channel, especially Geeky Sparkles. She makes me smile. So we're going to take a look at this video and see what there is to be seen.
Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons again, and she's actually going to sit in on this video.
I am, because we're going back to the same controversial well.
Yeah, they really, really, really want to push that D&D is this awful racist thing, and
Why? What is their whole prop? First it was D&D's gonna make you like evil and kill people back in the 80s and shit, and then it was all witchcrafty and whatever, and now it's racist and I guess ableist if you don't let your disabled friends' characters
it has to deal with its problematic past. In this case, we're dealing with dark elves, and we're dealing with
not dark
Dritz, who
elves.
is
You
one of
mean the elves that practice dark magic that have nothing to do with their... Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh my Jesus Christ. Dark elves.
the most popular
Yes, okay.
characters to come out of the Forgotten Realms.
Yes.
And, you know, he is kind of a D&D icon, but, you know, he's problematic. He's
What?
so...
No, we're apparently going back to dark elves are racist because they're dark elves.
Well, no, they should be racist because they're blackface because of the Cold World.
It has nothing to do with the fact that dark elves practice dark magic or anything like that. Or they're from the Forgotten Realm. Yeah.
problematic.
nothing
I
to do
remember
with
the
that.
Spirit Halloween costume of him was just a white guy dressed like an elf because they were afraid to put blackface paint on, but they put
But it's not blackface.
it's not blackface. They have dark skin. They live underground. That's
Thank you. There you go. They have dark skin. They live underground. They're not blackface at all. Hello, Spittlebuggies.
elves. But this whole thing is just so ridiculous. We've seen it with the dark elves. We've seen it with the orcs. They're trying to humanize the orcs.
Yep.
And I
Can't
am
humanize
trying to
orcs.
understand the thought process here because we're dealing with fictional characters, right?
Yeah, this is what I mean. Why do we have to humanize fictional characters? Why do we have to constantly do this? Why is it that if you have, I'm going to use this example again.
People who have philosophy degrees.
Okay. Fucking philosophy majors. Anyway, but like what I'm going to use this example again. Why does your disabled friend have to have a disabled character? Dark elves and wood elves are best elves. Good wife material.
We're dealing with fictional
In no way was it
races.
supposed to represent black people.
No,
No.
but
I'm very
you know,
confused. I thought orcs were black people. Which one is it? Drows or orcs?
well, these guys are just doing blackface, I guess. So we're gonna talk about this because this popped up on Screen Rant, and I have to wonder if they're not
Fucking
just
Screen Rant, of
chasing
course.
the clickbait chuck wagon because of
I can't say anything.
we can't say anything. You know, good for you, Christina. But they're chasing the clickbait chuck wagon because Elon Musk has been talking a lot about D&D and possibly buying Hasbro, which I
Elon wants to buy Hasbro. Of course he does. Of course Elon wants to buy Hasbro. All elves are dark to me. That's funny.
don't think is going to happen. But who the hell knows? We're living
No,
in a
who
weird
knows?
timeline.
He could buy
So this is
Hasbro
Screen
if he
Rant.
wanted
Dungeons
to.
and Dragons has to solve its controversial drow problem
Oh, fuck off. It's controversial drow problem.
before a Legend of Dritz TV show can be made. It's controversial drow problem, guys, because, you know,
Jesus Christ.
blackface elves are bad.
But they're okay.
But they're not black-faced. They're literally dark-skinned because the drows live underground. What the fuck? Even I know this, and I don't play
You know, 'cause
D&D.
no one else in fantasy or reality
Yeah, thank you, Dad. Thank you for that. Thank you for my
ever
knowledge.
have dark skin that isn't a black person.
Yeah, so let's talk about this before we get into any further. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, get woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
You can go out to clownfishminus.com. We got lots of new merch out there, including these great hats. And
I've heard people say Elon wasn't to buy MSNBC. Are Dark Elves and Elder Scrolls black? No. No.
mugs
Of
and
course
t-shirts and
Why
more
would they
hats,
be?
'cause I like hats.
That would
Dismal
be
t-shirts.
horrifying.
You can also join the Reef and you do get access to exclusive content. And if you want to pick up that content over on Locals instead, you can do that too at clownfishtv.locals.com.
Yeah, that's just.
So this is according to Spirit Halloween. I saw this in the store, and I was like, this is the adult Dritz costume. This is the officially licensed.
What does it look like?
That's a Tolkien elf.
I just.
That is a Tolkien elf. They've Tolkiened the fucking D&D elves. They're not the same. They're nothing alike.
So if this is safe for argument's sake, if they were any other color, I mean, would you still have problems with that? If they were like orange, are you insulting Oompa Loompas? If they're, red, does that mean you're insulting somebody else? If they're yellow, you're insulting somebody else. If they're green, you're insulting somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just let them be whatever color they're supposed to be in this game. It's a game. It's a game, people.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's stupid.
Where does it end?
Yeah, right?
Like this
If
is
they're pink, you're insulting somebody else.
But I've noticed that, like in the artwork and stuff, they've gone from making the drow have the coal black skin or the darker gray skin to like purple.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. And that was
skin?
like,
Are they Barney elves? What the fuck? What? Do they sing? Who knows?
How dare they? That's racist too, because all animation kept making black people purple too.
right. And Record of Lotus War, they have dark elf characters too that they were dark skinned and they just look like dark skinned humans.
Hello, sparkly raindrop. Looks like an albino. If they were orange, they would be called Trump skin. Their clothing isn't correct either. Everything is out of perspective. Just like Jinx from Pokemon.
Human, but that's problematic too.
Well, maybe they're gray.
Maybe they are gray.
You know.
But anyway, this is Screen Rant's article. Let's look at this. It said they have to confront its drow problem so they can finally reward the adventuring parties loyal to the Legend of Dritz books with an adaptation, which has been overdue.
Wait. The people that are loyal to the Legends of Dritz books probably aren't having a hissy fit about the drow.
No.
Oh,
And
I mean, they're not
playing
they're not
5e either.
right.
They're
They're
playing
not.
old school D&T.
You basically we want.
Yeah, they play the original D&D and they don't care about all this bullshit.
we want an update, which means we want it, but we want it our way.
Yeah.
Translation. Am I wrong?
No.
We want an update, but we want it done our way.
We want it done
Yeah,
this
That's
specific
pretty
way.
much what they're mad about. Okay.
They said adapting Dritz. I don't think this is going to happen anytime soon because the D&D movie did not do well.
No.
But there have been rumors about this.
No, the D&D movie did not do well at all. And if they do a D&D like Dritz TV show, oh, that's going to be terrible.
Adapting Dritz to the screen may be D&D's biggest commercial opportunity, but a drow controversy
To what? Oh, to Magic? Yeah,
stands in the way. So the books appear on the New York Times bestseller list. They've sold 30 million copies.
Yes, because everybody's so offended by drow.
Yeah, they said that it's a dark fantasy institution, these books, and a movie or TV adaptation may be the awareness spike that D&D needs to finally break the mainstream in a meaningful way.
In a meaningful way, eh? Break the mainstream in a meaningful way.
Because nobody cares
Okay,
about
so let me get this straight. So it sold 30 million copies because everybody liked it and they really liked Dritz, right?
Yeah.
Dritz is well known and we should use that for a movie. But you have to do a movie, but you can't make him look like this. But he's problematic. I'm like, if 30 million copies were sold, and you want to bank on this character because he's so well liked and popular, changing his color and everything else is probably not the way to go.
No. If 30 million people liked this, then why would you fuck with it? That makes no sense.
Oh God. So they're saying that because
Yeah, that's true. They have to change it.
as the Legend of Vox Machina which is Critical Role's cartoons doing okay on Amazon, that they can't unlock the next level for D&D with all the skeletons in Dritz's
Oh, for
closet.
heaven's sake.
D&D must tackle its problematic drow before it can adapt.
It's problematic drow. Yes. It must tackle its problematic drow before it can make this TV show. It's nothing
one thinking it's a problem
problematic
except for you.
though.
Very few people think it's a problem.
They're like a live-action movie would entail confronting the nature of the drow and the color of their
Why?
skin.
Why?
It's been divisive in Dungeons & Dragons since 2020.
Hire some
Yes.
dark people to play the drow. You'll be fine.
And
That answers your question.
when was the game invented? When was the character created?
1988 was when the books were really popular?
Yes, and the drow were around before that.
Because no one else is seeing it as a stand-in for black people except for
No.
you.
Literally nobody looks at drows and go, gee, that looks like a black person. Unless they're frickin' idiots.
I mean, they even did the joke on Community with it.
Yeah.
And they took that
yeah,
episode
they took
off.
that episode off. They took the
that was
the
a funny episode.
They took that episode of Community off the air because they made that show. Oh my god.
That was a funny episode, and it was never condoned. It was never like, ha ha ha, this is so great.
That was the only episode. And they took it away. They took it
Blackface. It's
away.
Like, no, he was dressing as a drow, and he thought, hey, it'd be kind of funny. So of course we gotta get this in here too. Based on Norse folklore, drow were invented by D&D co-creator Gary Gygax.
Are you allowed to say that name?
Gary Gygax? Are you allowed to say that name? Yeah, no
Voldemort.
Gygax. And first introduced in 1977's AD&D Monster Manual as an evil black-skinned race.
Okay, and?
Needless to say,
An evil black-skinned race. Yes, that must mean black humans.
D&D had to rethink that.
Wait. But they were evil white-skinned race? That's okay?
Yeah, that's
I mean,
fine.
this is stupid. They are not supposed to be standard. They're like, they literally have coal black skin. It's nothing to do with...
Yeah, they're not evil because their skin is black. They're just evil and also happen to have black skin.
Being a black person in the real world. That's not what it's about. This is stupid. So anybody doing any, adaptation of anything can never use characters that are like dark black.
Well, then either stop making the jokes or open the door. Well, then
Skin?
No. This is the same idiocy that's been applied to the space monkey characters. I forget what they're called off the top of my head, but they were like space monkey characters, and they're like, it's like a minstrel show, and these are like black people. I'm like,
Well, then that's a problem
that's
with
a
you.
you problem.
That's a you problem.
Orcs are like black people
yeah,
too. I'm
anybody
like,
who thinks like orcs or anything that's not a human being is a representation of a black person has some problems.
no, they're not. That's that.
My still favorite thing is the fact that people are too stupid to understand what Sauron's army actually represents, and it's really annoying. It's the fact that why don't you actually look at it as they're actually Krauts? Because what Sauron's army is Krauts.
Yeah.
That's a you problem. Jeez. So needless to say, D&D had to rethink it. In a 2020 blog post they've since removed, Hasbro finally addressed the mounting controversy over the drow problem. Throughout the history of D&D, drow have been characterized as monstrous and evil.
Yeah.
Yes, not because of their skin though. They've just been characterized as monstrous and evil. That's all.
Using descriptions that are painfully reminiscent of how real-world
No.
ethnic groups have been and continue to be denigrated.
No, it didn't. They're monsters, evil characters that have black skin.
Yeah.
Not brown.
Elves are good.
Black skin. Black.
Like black.
Like
not
black.
Like
Yeah.
coal black skin. Yes.
Not
And-
the same.
And there's like very few people actually have like that kind of skin.
It's like a minstrel show.
When is my birthday? Not till July. Yeah, it's my unbirthday in a month. So yeah, send in those Streamlabs chats. Super
That's
chats.
not right, despite our conscious
Buy those
efforts.
mugs.
To the contrary, we have allowed some of these old descriptions to reappear in the game. If we make mistakes, our priority is make it right. We present Drow in a new light in two of our most recent books, and these books, Drow, are just as morally and culturally complex as other peoples.
Moral and culturally complex. Yes, they are a race of creatures
Continue
from a
that
fictional
for future
game.
books. I hate
Why
that they
is
do
this
I
so
hate
hard?
this. 5e, or what the hell it is now, 5.5 and 6e, whatever. All the bad guys are people too. It's what the fuck is this game? Like you can't hurt orcs because they're just misunderstood. Drow were always like really bad character, and they were awful. They were like anti-elves, right? They were like, yeah,
That was
elves
the
are
point.
good.
Hence
That was
the
the
black.
Yeah, they were the antithesis of elves. That was literally it. That they're the opposite. They're the anti-elf.
Skin.
Yeah, they were like the bad elves, but now you can't do that. Now they're people too. And that was why Dritz was so different, was that, they fleshed him out more. He wasn't just a,
He wasn't just a one-dimensional
stock
shitbag.
bad guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it said the TV, I was gonna say TDS because that's where we're going here. The TV adaptation would draw attention to this and could create more problems for D&D than sales. Cancel culture looms large. D&D publisher Wizards of the Coast, bought by Hasbro, didn't just make Drow less evil. It also retreated from presenting Drow as a race. And they started using the word
course it
species instead of race. It sounds like
Using the word species instead of race? Why? What's the point?
is this AI slop? Because this sounds like a lot of like, just so you know.
Yeah.
I can't believe they're publishing shit like this.
Me neither.
Oh,
Screen react. I can.
they want it to be satire. Satire would allow Dritz adaptation to make fun of itself and expunge
Satire?
its dark past.
Fuck
Wait, they're gonna
no.
make him-
You can't
make
do
him-
a
make a
satirical
comedy.
show about Drow.
D&D, yeah, here we go. D&D gradually shifted its depiction of Drow skin color from black to purple and gray,
Oh,
but
yes.
never issued a clear, enduring declaration of what it actually is.
Well, they're probably waiting to see what you get pissed by more.
They
Yeah.
think that if they do the show, there need to be different skin tones.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they should be
We're
bright
gonna
purple.
get the eyedropper tool out to
It's
make sure.
Yeah, different skin tones of Drow. Yes, that's what we need. We need the olive-skinned Drow and the coal-skinned Drow and the brown-skinned Drow
because
and
there's different
the
races of
evil
drow.
in the most of
You
all
bigot.
the evil albino
Or it can
Drow.
fully embrace its ebony skinned Drow and use a majority of black or
Am
POC
I
cast
high?
like
I
Black
don't know.
Panther.
I'm not.
They're not.
We're telling
black
you that
people.
they're not stand-ins for black people. The Drow, they're just evil elves. And your solution is, well, let's just have black people play the elves and make them kinder, gentler. What the fuck?
This is so
Either way, it
fucking
can make meta
stupid.
jokes with strong in-universe logic that alludes to the checkered past of the Drow. What the fuck? Nobody's gonna watch this.
No.
Whether the Drow are purple or black, a Dritz adaptation has to stand against racism loudly.
Wait.
Yes, stand loudly against racism. I don't know how you stand loudly or quietly, but do it, damn it.
It has to be an anti-racist message. There wasn't
Oh,
racism to
fuck
begin
this.
with. You guys are full of
Fuck
shit. You're
anti-racism.
putting
This is so
racism. You're
stupid.
assigning
Fuck this.
racism someplace where it wasn't there. You're like imagining shit now.
What? Okay.
You're like making shit up. 30 million copies. It was popular for years, and now it's suddenly racist because when you decided it was. Most people are smart enough to know that this wasn't supposed to be a racism black person thing.
No.
Oh my god.
No, it wasn't. And there are plenty of people out there that never thought that. Like, never thought that. So, this is bullshit. Why are we doing
bringing
this?
this up because there's a lot of chatter about how woke D&D is, and Elon Musk is shocked by it, and now they're bringing this shit up again.
I thought they don't make a
I
Dritz
wonder
TV
if
show.
they'd hire me for their idea of how these gay black elves should be.
Because you're gonna ruin the character.
You're gonna ruin it.
Just stay away from it. Just like don't ever make a Mara Jade show. Stay away, because I know you're just gonna f her up and you're gonna ruin her and you're gonna Shira this character
Oh,
and hell to
God.
the no.
Not the Shira
Also, he
treatment.
needs to be pansexual.
No,
And,
he doesn't.
It's like what? just fuck it. Just, you know, I'm at a point now where it's like we have what we have that was made in a certain time, right? And whether it's
We
D&D,
have what we have, and we can't have nice things anymore. It's just
Star Wars,
over.
whatever.
No more nice things.
all the new fanfic shit that has come out of the last decade, 15 years, whatever, just pretend it doesn't exist. Like, you can go back and read those old books.
Go buy the original book.
Yeah, go buy
Yeah.
the old
Remember,
books.
they're full of shit,
Go buy the
and they're
original
making
books. Go play the original game.
up stuff that isn't, you know.
You don't need to buy any of this stuff. And I think that's going to happen. I mean, basically, WotC is going to make itself irrelevant. A lot of gamers, a lot of tabletop gamers are playing outside of D&D. They're using their own homebrews, or they're going back to the old source books, or they're using OSR systems. They're not playing WotC D&D. WotC D&D is for Tumblrites, and
How
eventually,
is the woman the most sensible person on this discussion? Because it's Geeky Sparkles. You saw my comment.
they're going to piss them off too, because they're going all in on the shitty mobile app and the NFT shit and all that stuff that's going to piss those people off too. So good luck with that. You're not going to you're not going to have anybody once all said and done. And but whatever, at least the Drow aren't racist,
What are
right?
the
Is The Last of Us Part 1 accessible? Yes, it is. I'm going to be playing it in a little... After I watch all these videos, I'm going to be playing it. I think I'm almost done the main story, but then there's the side story to play.
Comments.
They have comments.
It's a
But I'm
thread.
hoping
Holy
for...
shit,
I'd like to
99.
get Diablo
All right.
4 to play
Drow
as
are not
well.
standards for POC. Thank you.
In all caps. Get over
They
it
are
already.
not. They are not. Well said. Fictional creation and fictional world do not represent the real one.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't.
Nope.
They were talking about how the Dritz should be in an anime style animation. Okay,
yeah, but
Why?
that's
that's
so
What
fine.
does
that's
that
the
matter?
author of the article.
Yeah. Well said. Fictional.
That's what I
creations-
just read.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, Driss was made for the adaptation.
My friends are here. I second your opinion.
Yep.
It's mostly her responding to everyone who agrees with her.
Of course. Because why not, right? Make this a whole, like, bot-looking thing and only respond to people who agree with you.
Look, it's her responding. Not there. Go
Oh,
down.
her, yeah.
That she's just responding to everybody who
Have a
comments.
good night there, Zach.
So most of the comments are just her.
Yeah, fantasy's not real life. Yeah, it's not. 50 years of D&D. Good luck with that. Oh my God! So this is a real person. I thought this was possibly
Nope.
AI. This is a real person who's
This
just
is actually a real
woke.
person.
Skip over that
Holy
person.
shit.
Okay, leave it to Screen Rant to bring up race. I thought the title of the article automatically knew what it was going to say, and what do you know? I was right on. And of course, some earlier pictures of Drow made them look like they had African descent.
No, they didn't.
Stick it up your ass, Christina.
Make them look like they're of African descent. Since when? How?
They did not. They just looked.
How do the
they
Drow
literally the early depictions of the Drow just look like elves with black
I
skin.
doubt even Christina was around then.
I don't think
No.
Christine
I saw her picture.
plays
She didn't look like she was
tabletop.
old enough to be around then.
I don't think she plays tabletop. I don't think she's. If she does, it's 5e. Yeah, that's because artistically it's difficult to.
The
portray
entire
everything.
series is about racism.
It's about racism. Oh my God! It's all about racism. I can't stand the racism. I wanted to show you guys that. I wanted to show you guys that to start with. Now we're gonna go see what I've just been sent. We're gonna see what I've been sent here. Cause I think, let's see. Boat touching Remembrance Day. Okay, this looks like this looks like a court case. I like court cases. This is gonna be fun. Let's take a look here. And then we'll see about boat touching Remembrance Day. Let's see.
Oh, no.
Go in front of that lady, please.
D&D did have racism in it. It was usually always directed towards humans. True.
What?
Elena Irvin,
Oh, no.
go in front of that lady, please, ma'am.
I think she's already been
I
through.
got her rent.
It's the most durable. Right here.
What's y'all final answer on that? 22-40590 is called the State of Texas versus Elena Irvin. You, Miss Irvin?
Yes, sir.
Present with Mr. Dusler, your attorney, and the state's attorney is going to be showing up here, who is, I think it's going to be a no name. We don't have any state's attorney's names on these things today.
It's a new and improved
They're
system,
not.
Judge.
It's a new and improved system. No name. This
They're
is
not
the
on the
prosecutor, Mr. No Name.
They don't.
I thought this was this afternoon. That's not yours.
No, that's it.
All right, does the defendant waive a formal reading of
See, a
this
cat
motion
named
to
Nonami
revoke
he might
probation,
be.
which was filed on October 4th of last year? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand, ma'am. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any statement you make today will, during this hearing, will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
That's all your name. In summary, this motion states that on January 23rd, 2023, you were sentenced to 2 years in the state jail. That was suspended. You were placed on regular probation for 5 years for the state jail felony of fraudulent use or possession of identifying information.
Oh, so she had somebody's ID. She had somebody's ID that she shouldn't have had.
Is all of that true and correct?
Yes, sir.
Number one, violation states that you committed the offense of theft, Class B misdemeanor on or about May 19th, 2023 in
Oh,
Bell
naughty,
County,
naughty
Texas.
girl.
Is that true or untrue?
I'll bring it to Ellen.
Since this isn't agreed, Judge, I don't know if you need to go farther.
Number two states you committed the offense. I look at the substance.
Is there one in Dallas County?
That's the second one.
Yeah.
Okay, she's currently, she was convicted and is serving TDC time on that one in Dallas County.
Number two, alleges you committed the offense of accident involving injury or death on or about June 20th, 2023 in Dallas County, Texas. Is that true or untrue?
It's true.
Are you pleading true to allegations 1 and 2 of this motion to revoke probation voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently, and because those allegations are true as they are alleged?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that
She sounds like she's either very, very remorseful or very, very stoned.
a knowing and voluntary
I can't
plea
tell.
of true to one or more violations of probation are enough to grant a motion to revoke
Somebody's
probation
ID
by
or
a
a fake
preponderance of
ID.
the
Yeah,
evidence or greater? Your probation can be revoked and you can be sentenced to 2 years in the state jail. Knowing that, do you insist on pleading true today?
Yes, sir.
I find you were pleading true voluntarily, and you understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading true.
And it's an agreement for 1 year, Judge.
What happened in
What happened to the sound?
what happened in this Class B theft in Bell County? What was the disposition?
Still
pending?
She's
What
going to
about-
leave from here to go.
What about the Dallas County case?
She's serving
Hey, Blake
TDC
Star.
time on that.
How much?
7 years. She was
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
She was bench awarded, but down here for TDC. Take care of this case.
Right. There is not going to be much longer.
Why did it take so long to get from June 20th of 2023 to here, a year and a half
Oh
later?
shit, he's getting angry.
I'm assuming
Were you in jail?
Yeah.
Up
Yes.
there waiting for a
Yes,
trial?
sir. I waited 10 months for go to court.
What happened in that case? Was somebody killed?
My son's father died.
My son's father died. My baby daddy, she almost said.
But you were the driver.
Yes, sir.
Oh, shit. So she was driving and she killed her son's father.
Okay, I see an agreement here that you would be revoked and sentenced to 1 year in the state jail. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
I just want, so you're placed on my probation, okay, where I'm the supervising official over you. And in a matter of a few months, you commit a theft and someone is killed.
Jesus Christ. Well done, lady. That just shows you're right on track with your cases.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Why is this a thing?
You see anything wrong with that?
There's a lot wrong with it.
I see a lot wrong with it too. No, I think he's just looking.
Was she an
at stuff.
absconder too? It says federal report as of April
Is she an absconder?
and May of
Oh, God.
2023 to the Travis County probation and federal report to us since February. She was an absconder when all this happened?
I was in Dallas
Oh,
County
he's getting
Jail.
angry.
Oh,
When?
I've been in Dallas County Jail since, I think it was,
Look, you weren't in the Dallas County Jail when you killed somebody in a car wreck in June, were you?
no,
Okay, you couldn't have been driving much in a jail cell, right? All right, and then committing the theft in May in Bell County, you weren't doing that while you were in the jail cell, were you?
no.
No, I
Okay,
was
so you
not.
were out.
Sorry.
Okay, this.
This judge is
Don't
not
insult my
having
intelligence.
any of this shit.
Okay. I don't like it. I don't like it. Well, just you can sigh, but we'll just have it.
I'm not
And
sighing,
it's not a big
Judge.
deal. This is the kind of thing where you can't roll all of this into one. I mean, this is the kind of thing that is terrible.
He's yelling at the prosecutor now, I think. Because the prosecutor's trying to roll all of this shit into one case, which is awful.
This
You can't.
only happen. You're on a probation, and then you're going to get 1 year, which is you kill somebody, and you're stealing in just a few months after being placed on probation. Correct? Yeah. And then we're going to just roll this around as a concurrent thing. I mean,
No.
every crime here should have its own separate price that
Yes,
she
it
should
should.
pay, not as a we're going to just wrap this all and put it together as a conglomerate together.
No, she needs to serve some hard time for all this shit. This is bad. Like, she can't just get away with 1 year.
No, I intend to run this consecutively when we have a hearing, if that's what y'all want. But this is terrible. This is atrocious. I mean, to me, it just does not.
This lazy
The
prosecuting.
price of a human life is just not being paid here in a responsible way. You just can't roll this into one big deal.
No.
But I mean, how many bad things can you do on my watch when this happened? You weren't even reported anymore. You were off. You were on your own. And it only took a couple of months before you were on your own, and you just made a royal mess after
Yeah. Like, her son's father is dead. She's got all these charges. Like, this is bad.
made a
How
mess
can
here
the
in Jefferson
prosecutor
County.
just be like, let's do
So
this
no,
all
it's going to pay.
consecutive
It's going
or
to have its own
concurrently?
responsible. If it's going to have its own price tag. So that's what I'm not taking. We'll just set it for a hearing. Okay.
I'll need time to secure the judgments because
I
I'm
understand.
gonna bring
Take your
the,
time. Yeah, but this is going to be I just don't think that is a fair way.
would you like an updated
It
post
just
sentence?
seems that human life doesn't have a price.
No.
That's with you. that is worthy, nor the rules. I mean, you made a mess here on my rules in just a couple of months, and then you're stealing, and then you're acting responsible in a motor vehicle where somebody is killed. I mean, you're not even
Keeper
reported.
Dam, what's
So
up?
we're not going to make a package deal of
Yeah,
selling
you
this
can't make a package deal out
cents
of
on
this.
the
This
dollar.
is awful shit.
So I don't take it. We're going to have a hearing on it. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, boy, well, I'm not surprised in this one. Give me the first call. The call document. Gregory Johnson, that's you? Who's your lawyer?
It's John.
Have you seen this?
I have not seen it, but I was told
He's
that.
tested positive for 6 drugs.
Huh.
Boy, wasn't that a surprise? Huh? Come on up.
Oh, this is a second case. This judge is just not having a good day.
What is his bond, please, on Mr. Johnson? His what?
1,000.
Okay. Mr. Johnson, you have tested positive for tetrahydrocannabinol, cocaine, methamphetamine, amphetamine, and barbiturates.
Jesus.
And of course, one of the conditions of bond is you shall not commit a crime, and it's illegal to possess either of these, any of these drugs. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, actually 5 in your system right now.
Jesus Christ. He's a walking pharmacy, this guy.
And you're not supposed to use any drugs. So your bonds.
It's revoked.
Anybody want to say anything?
Yes, sir. I got, he wants to say something. I want to say something right now. I would say this originally, Your Honor, I asked the court if we could reset this case because his father just had a stroke and he's taking care of his father. So we were doing a reset for that. But I
So
think he
does
wanted
that
to
mean that's
explain
why
some stuff
he's
to you, Your
high
Honor.
as a fucking kite?
The only thing I was doing was weed and meth. I don't know what they had in the middle. I don't know. Just
All you were doing were weed and meth.
I know it's bad.
Do you see anything bad?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
terrible.
okay.
I go to rehab for you. You can put me on probation
All I was
for
doing
5
was
years.
weed and
Just
meth.
test me every month. I swear to God. I swear, man, please.
You can't even use the right language, can you?
I don't.
Urine test is the
Urine test.
proper language.
Right.
We're on YouTube and everything else, and all you use is slang and street talk.
I don't know no slang, sir.
Yes, you do. Did you go to school?
Yes, sir.
How far did you go to school?
I went to
How far did you go to school? How far did you go to school? What grade?
8
Sir?
8.5.
The
Okay, but
eighth-
you know urine. What you know that, and you're just using the slang words. This is a court,
I'm sorry, but I'm really sorry.
and then of course your outfit was terrible.
I wonder what he's wearing. I wonder what he's dressed as. Probably like baggy stuff.
That
I'm sorry, I do community service, 1,000-hour community service and everything on. I
no,
swear to
you know
God.
what?
Please.
You're setting the rules.
I don't want
You're going to set the terms.
No, I'm just saying I'm trying to plea bargain with you, man.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to plea bargain with
You're
you.
right there.
Oh God.
Please bargain with
Is
me.
he
I'm
crying?
sorry about this, but this is ridiculous. You're supposed to be handling a family matter, and this is the way you do it. This is the way you honor your dad, by being high on drugs in court.
I ain't
Your
high.
bond is revoked. It's $60,000
Whew!
is his bond. He has to have a drug patch as a condition of the bond.
Like no problem.
Sorry, but you
You fucked up, dude. You fucked up, my friend. This is what happens when you fuck up.
had money to get drugs, didn't you? They're not giving them away. Yeah, your father is passed and you're just using drugs in his honors? That's not right, sir. You need to be more responsible than that. My goodness. All right, that's that one.
Wow. That's what a shit show that is. Court cases sometimes get crazy. Court cases sometimes get crazy. Right, I'm gonna quickly do a bathroom break and get some more coffee. So share the stream while I'm gone. And see the link in the description.
sitting here. I never thought that I would get this far. I wanna drive around in the nice cars. I wanna forget about my scars and just have a good night. I smoke something down, I drink something down. I'm feeling it now, I'm feeling it now. I could say it out loud. When I see you, my heart goes down, 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 down. I could say it out loud. Down, 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 down. Say it out loud. Down, 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 down. Say it out loud. Down, 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 down. I could say it out loud.
Okay, we're back already. I told you it wouldn't be very long. All right. Let's see here. What's our next video? Right. Boat touching Remembrance Day. That's it. That's what we're looking for. Boat touching Remembrance Day.
So,
let's take a look at this. Day was Pearl Harbor yesterday, right? Yeah, don't. It's exactly the anniversary of Don't Touch America's Boats. Yeah.
So, does everyone know what day today is? Ah, yes. While I understand and respect that it is a solemn day of remembrance for the United States, I also want to explain that while you Americans think that Pearl Harbor is the worst thing that's ever happened in history, you lost around 2,400 people. Meanwhile, during the London Blitz, we lost over 40,000 civilians. Yeah, but they weren't American, and it wasn't all in like one day, so yeah.
Hey, don't get all uppity over there. It's not our fault that Kurt Kielbasa decided to eat a 9mm and share his thoughts with the walls before he could experience the fuck.
I was having a drink of coffee there, you asshole.
Son, now back to what's important.
While I love the German Kurt Cobain joke,
hey, Zach,
Buff,
you're back.
I think Kielbasa is Polish. While it is primarily associated with the Polish, which is also where it originated, there are varying different versions. German, Hungary, it's just Eastern European. So I would let Grandpa Buff have that one.
Ha! Ah, the little computer that could. He's always got my back. All right, now get back to this story. It's one of my favorites.
Now, a lot of people think that the whole beef between me and Japan started December 7th, 1941. Now, while that is when I did set the precedence, you do not touch my fucking boats.
Yeah, don't touch America's boats. We've already known that, but let's take a listen.
So, I first need to take you back to the turn of the century.
Who are you? And where do you get these giant metal ship from?
We built them. It's called the Industrial Age. Coal and oil and all sorts of different things. You know what kind of things you can do in this world when you have the right amount of resources?
From Magog. He did.
You guys are still in paper huts? It's fucking wild, bro.
Maybe it is about time that I experience industry and start exploring the world. Don't do it. Just make anime and sushi. The Americans love the anime.
This is weird but funny.
We fucking do. Anyways, so years ago, we showed up, had big ass ships. They were still using like bamboo boats and shit. And they were like, well, we want some of that. That's when Japan started experiencing their industrial revolution. Yeah. And we're like, okay, let's kind of chill out now, man. You're getting really built really fast.
I like being a world power, but it is very, very hard to find the resources to make this stuff. How do you do it?
Well, if I'm going to be transparent, we first try and set up good trade deals with people. And by good, I mean they're good for us and not so good for them.
Oh,
like we take a lot of the stuff that we have excess of and give it to them because it doesn't matter. And then we get the shit that we need. And if they say no, we usually just kind of invade them for security purposes.
You got it. Manchuria, here I come.
Yeah, so pretty much that's where me and Japan started having a beef. You see, because they were taking a whole bunch of resources, and I still needed a whole bunch of resources, but unfortunately right now, during this time in history, in 1931, when they invaded Manchuria, which is a province in northern China that had a shit ton of resources, I was also kind of dealing with, like, the Dust Bowl and the Great Depression and all sorts of bad shit, so I just...
The Spanish-American War.
Kind of turned a blind eye. What's with the history lesson? I thought we were talking about what happened at Pearl Harbor, and this is a day of remembrance. It is, but I'm also using this opportunity to speak about history and show people exactly how many parallels there are with what happened then and now.
Look, America, I have taken Manchuria, and I now control all of these resources.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean it like that, man. That's not gonna fly, homie. I do not recognize your regime over there. You should pull back, relax, and gradually build up.
Yeah, chill out, Japan. No aggressive building up of power over here. This is not okay. We're not happy with that.
You know, I applaud you.
I am taking what is rightfully mine for the Empire of Japan, and there is nothing you can do. My God, I wish I could warn this stupid fuck.
So at this point, the Empire of Japan just kept, like, exponentially expanding. And I was trying to play it nice, so I do the first thing that I always do, which is sanctions.
Yes, sanctions. Those will always work.
So I sanctioned Japan around 1940, and I put an embargo on oil because I was just trying to slow them down a little bit. Just pump your brakes.
Hey, you must get rid of these sanctions and stop helping the Chinese and allow me to have access to the Dutch East Indies.
I had forgotten about all of this. Does your playbook ever change? Sanctions and helping one side and trying to maintain order through background bullshit. That's how Dad did it. That's how we do it. And it's worked out pretty good so far. I try to be nice. I try to de-escalate. Motherfuckers don't want to listen.
Oh yeah, I absolutely agree. We should totally flip the script. Let's just do a preemptive strike. Who the fuck wants some?
Now wouldn't that be odd? It's not your style, America. You never jump in first. You always wait for everybody else to waste their resources and jump in at the last possible second so that way you can wave your flag and feel like you're triumphant in every way.
Things don't end when we join there, beans on toast.
You're
Things
right, I recognize it now, Zach. That is totally Poe's voice.
So long story short, I told Japan, no. I was like, I'm not lifting the sanctions. You're not getting access to this stuff. You need to chill the fuck out. And they were still doing atrocious things. Like the Japanese, they gave Canada a real run for their money.
Yeah, they did. Nanking, that was not fun. It's called the Rape of Nanking for a reason.
I wonder what percentage of a human is water. We shall investigate.
Yeah, that's how we know how much of a human is water. The Japanese weighed them before and then turned them into people jerky and weighed them after.
You know, I have about had it with America's shit. Oh, oh no. Do I have to relive this all over again?
For weeks, there were sailors banging against the insides of capsized vessels that they couldn't escape from, slowly drowning to death.
That is terrifying.
Yes. Abso-fucking-lutely. You have to live through this again. But anyways, back to the story. So by this time, Japan had started to plan to attack Pearl Harbor in Hawaii.
You know, I could control all of the Pacific. If I just took out the American ships in Pearl Harbor, they would have no time, no capability to attack me anywhere in the Pacific. Don't touch the fucking boats!
What's crazy is January of 1941, the U.S. ambassador in Japan found out that they were planning this and wired Washington. Washington didn't fucking believe it.
Oh my god, really? So they had warning and Washington was like, nah, that can't possibly happen. You're insane, ambassador.
They just kept preparing the entire year. They even sent a Japanese diplomat to Washington to try and talk about de-escalating things. He was rejected by the president. And right after that, they set sail for Pearl Harbor.
They don't want to listen. I will make them listen.
Oh, and before anyone comes at me all kind of crazy saying like, oh, you're trying to make it out like the U.S. was the bad guy here. No, I'm telling you the facts and how it went down. But if you look at the way things happened in World War II, the Empire of Japan was equally bad, if not worse, than Nazi Germany. And that's saying something. Oh my god. Just read up on Nanking. That should give you everything.
The Nanking was terrible. We lost a lot of good people in the Canadian troops in Nanking.
You need to know.
We are clear. Launch the attack. Fuck, god damn it.
So everyone in the U.S. at this time is thoroughly convinced that the imminent attack from Japan is going to take place in Asia. It's not going to take place in the Pacific.
Wrong.
So we really had our pants down. Shoots, brother. Sorry, my pigeon, that's about all that I know. My bad, if you're from Hawaii. It's a great Sunday, December 7th, 1941. Christmas is coming up. Everything's good. What's that out there? It's just some B-17s coming in from the mainland. Now, while that word didn't officially come from the United States, it actually came from one of their superiors. 2 soldiers did detect the Japanese aircraft inbound. They detected them at 7:02, and the Japanese started hitting Pearl Harbor at around 7:55. And the significance of that was the primary anti-aircraft gun used by the United States military during this time was the M1 3-inch anti-aircraft gun. Okay. And aside from being really shit, because it took 55 minutes to set up, it had 3 rounds per minute, and had a ceiling of like a mile.
That's terrible. That sounds like a horrible gun.
But that 55 minutes would have saved a lot of lives had those soldiers known that those were Japanese aircraft inbound and not thinking that they were B-17s.
Whoa, what the fuck? We are under attack. It is happening right now. Do not forget their carriers. What do you mean there are no carriers there?
When all was said and done, after 2 hours and 20 minutes during the attack, around 2,400 people had lost their lives. Around another 1,200 were wounded. There was 18 ships and around 300 aircraft that were either destroyed or damaged.
Damn.
Let me guess. You want me to say the quote?
Which one? You're talking about the sleeping giant quote that a lot of people... Well, see, that's the thing. It's not a real quote. It's actually from the movie Tora, Tora, Tora in the 1970s. Now, the writer for that movie did say that he saw that quote in Admiral Yamamoto's diary and also in a letter that he had written to the Admiralty in the Empire of Japan. However, neither the diary or that letter has ever been seen by anyone American or Japanese. So
interesting. So does that mean that doesn't exist?
It's a cool quote, but it's not a real thing. Now, it is known for a fact that Admiral Yamamoto did not necessarily approve of the attack on Pearl Harbor. Matter of fact, and this has been corroborated, many of his crew stated that he was kind of quiet and to himself after the attack on Pearl Harbor and wasn't very proud of the work that they had done there.
I knew that. I just didn't know that you knew that. Okay. How do you feel about that, America?
wow, this is only the second time in history that someone's ever touched my boats, and I got to admit, there's something deep down inside me that really doesn't like that. Like,
gee, I wonder why. I wonder why you don't like that. Having your boats touched. It's very disturbing. It's very, very, very distressing when somebody touches your boats. Very disturbing. Oh boy!
A month-long
Veterans Affairs employees doing the nasty at work. Sounds like fun. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look and see what this is about.
A month-long probe has been conducted into the adult bedroom activity allegations of one Tennessee VA. 12 people have been implicated in
12 people?
In the coitus, but all at once.
Oh my. So like a giant orgy at Veterans Affairs.
I want to say the word because I feel like I'll get nerfed. I don't know. But you guys get what I'm saying. We're all adults here. You know what I'm saying. This investigation goes all the way back to July when the House Committee on Veterans Affairs sent a letter to a certain government official. That official
That's a good point, Black Romeo.
was VA Secretary Dennis McDonough. Now, they never received a response, so from the sources I'm reading, a second letter was sent. And depending on where you look, I'm now seeing that it was actually more than 12 people that have been implicated, but I cannot confirm that. But either way, 12 is crazy. What?
It is crazy.
My
That's
honest
a lot
assessment
of
of
people.
this is that these specific employees at this specific VA got tired of fucking veterans, and so they decided to start
fuck each
fucking
other. Yeah. Let's you know what? Screwing over veterans, that's getting boring. So let's just start screwing each other at work,
Before
okay?
any of you sickos ask, no, they are not taking job applications, and no, you cannot schedule an appointment for this type of group therapy. This is not endorsed by the Department of Veteran Affairs. I've not spoken to any
I'm
officials
shocked.
about, if this is going to be an ongoing program, but, my best guess is that it's probably not. This is a little out of the purview, maybe, of the Veteran Affairs. The individual who wrote these two letters is Committee Chairman Michael.
Tennessee? Seriously? Goddamn, Tennessee is the party state, apparently. I
Boss.
guess so.
Okay, so he oversees the congressional committee for Veterans Affairs, and he didn't receive a response. He requested extensive documentation from the facility, and they got crickets. Right now, they're trying to ascertain whether or not this took place on government property and during government
it probably
hours.
did.
There's a lot of things up in the air. But either way, it's getting looked into very, very significantly, and there are a slew of other allegations that are coming along with this as well. One coworker was actually bragging in company emails.
Oh, God. Why company emails? If you're gonna do this shit, why are you gonna brag about it in a company email
About
thread?
having slept with 32 of his female coworkers.
Dude!
Yeah. 2 employees did fess up to committing coitus on hospital grounds.
Oh, Jesus, what the fuck?
Did it on hospital grounds. So, yeah, they got 2 of them at least. A number of people have actually quit based on these allegations, and,
Quit in disgrace?
I expect that we're going to see a lot more of that. The allegations go back as far as 2020, despite the fact that the probe started mid this year.
Wow.
Maybe they're trying to work on their own military grade mental health. I don't know.
Maybe.
Who are we to judge? He who has not committed an orgy with 12 of their employees, you cast the first stone. Okay? You cast the first stone. I have to imagine that this is not going to be in the monthly VA newsletter. I think that they are probably not going to add this. But, if it was going on since 2020, it sounds like the group therapy has been successful. And I can think of no better team bonding exercise.
Very, very successful. Quite a bonding
Maybe
moment.
that was the goal. Maybe it was to create cohesive teams.
Maybe.
Okay, I like using buzzwords because senior officers love buzzwords. Soon as they hear building cohesive teams, they're like, they'll sign whatever they need to sign.
Yep.
I don't think they're signing off on this though. This is highly inappropriate. This all took place in Tennessee at the Mountain Home VA Medical Center, also known as the James Quillen Medical Center. Straight off of their website, it says the James H. Quillen Department of Veteran Affairs Medical Center. Our main campus provides primary care and specialty health services, including addiction and substance abuse treatment, cardiology, mental health care, women's health services.
Well, cardiology, mental health, all of those things can be helped by orgies.
Eye care, nutrition, counseling, foot care, hospice, and palliative care. I don't know what that is. Maybe that is where the VA employee conduct falls under. I don't know what palliative means. And more. They've got more. Okay, it probably falls under the and more, I would imagine. Below you'll find our address and hours, parking and transportation information, and the other health services we offer at our James H. Quillen VA Medical Center in Mountain Home. And I'm looking at the pictures now.
Oh no, not the pictures.
This looks like a nice medical facility where veterans should be taken care of. But we out here doing the nasty. This is in no way meant to disparage those of you that work for the VA and are doing great things, because honest to God, most of my friends have told me about primarily good experiences that they've had. Any organization is going to have.
But of course, they've got to ruin. See, this is another thing where we can't have nice things. Palliative care, yeah. Probably too. But see, this is why we can't have nice things, because we have crazy people doing this shit all over the place. Orgies at work and shit. This is crazy. Okay, let's see. The worst case of road rage.
I was on Twitter.
Oh boy. Let's take a look at this. What's this? What is this?
I was on Twitter lately, or X as the cool kids call it.
I'm actually the first person with Asperger's.
And I saw a video of a man having a little bit of road rage and driving through a parade.
Shit.
If you haven't seen the video, here's a little clip from it.
They got it all blocked off. The Lloyd Center exit, the Convention Center exit, every motherfucking exit. You punk.
Isn't this an old video?
So he's mad at the construction workers.
I'm pretty sure this is an old video. I've seen this clip before.
Blocking off the roads for the parade, and this man is just not having it. So you probably think he got out his steam, he got to cuss out the people working a regular 9-to-5 job. That's probably the end of it, right? Nope. He decides to take matters into his own hands here. This is insane, dude.
Yeah, this is an old clip. This is Hunter found an old clip
of the exit ramp, past people actually standing there working, endangering their lives, and giving off a nice "fuck you" at the end of it. Which now you're thinking, okay, dude, you got off one of the exits here. Surely that's it. You got to yell at some of them. You endangered some of their lives. I'm sure that's fine, right? Is that the end of it?
Nope.
That's when you find out that nope, he's plowing off into the side into the middle of a parade as children and women scream in terror as he marches his nice Dodge Ram.
Introducing the old.
Yeah, this is from like last year's Thanksgiving Day parade, I think.
We have a saying here in America: you're first after me, not up or by a fool.
And which proceeds into him being chased by the police, him going all over the place, endangering tons of people's lives, all in the act just because a couple off-ramps were closed. And you're probably wondering, well, this guy's just having a bad day, but the guy ended up being a man named Sidney Meckham, a 42-year-old registered sex offender that has one hell of an attitude. He has an extensive history with the law.
was a registered
was
sex
involved in
offender.
a significant incident during the downtown Portland Grand Floral Parade. They got him, which it's funny that this is in Portland because I lived in Portland. I used to actually work for the county in the Multnomah County before, so it's kind of funny that, these boys in blues were the one who responded. But what did they get Sydney on? Second-degree attempted assault, 17 counts of unlawful use of a weapon, 15 counts of recklessly endangering another person, attempt to assault a police officer, attempt to elude police by motor vehicle, and 2 counts of
Jesus
failing to
Christ.
perform duties of a driver.
So, like, all of the charges they gave him. They gave him literally all of the charges.
Wow. Just a couple instances of breaking the law. I'm sure he'll be fine. He definitely isn't going to prison for a long time.
Oh,
Seeing
yeah,
all this
no,
made
he'll
me
be
think about
perfectly
other
fine.
road rage drivers. Coincidentally enough, today I saw this on Twitter. I had a bit of a rage myself. And I was able to calm myself down. I didn't go through a parade of people and, almost murder tons of people, but, I digress. It did make me think, though, I bet you there's a lot of fun road rage videos on the internet.
Facing a fucking moron!
And that's what we're going to explore today, is some of the wacky and kooky videos that we have found here, and we're going to present to you all. So,
Sounds like fun. Let's see what this is
without
gonna
further
give
ado,
us.
let's go get pissed off and get behind the wheel of a car.
Oh yay!
Chugga chugga big red car.
I can't believe I remember that song. Toot toot chugga chugga big red car.
He just busted the
Gonna drive the whole day through.
Imagine
Fucking
getting in a spat with
Wiggles.
somebody over like a big gulp at 7-Eleven, and it's just like, you know what? You don't know who you just fucking messed with. He just threw the fucking axe. I do like how calm and collected though he got back in his car. You could tell with the axe throw that was enough for him. He probably said something. He probably called him an
axe
asshole
throw.
or something like that and drove off. Manitex car and road rage incident. All right. Oh shit! He just swiped him.
Jesus.
Holy shit! Wait, why the fuck is he? Why is he wearing a mask like this? And does he have a bat?
Is he Batman?
I would never have the gall in this country to get out of my car and swipe at somebody.
No.
The amount of people that I know personally that have just like a gun in their
Gun,
glove.
yeah, like a straight up gun. Just and then you're gonna come and attack their car like that. No, thank you. That just seems like a really stupid idea.
You could just get shot, or God forbid. Well, I mean, the gun thing should be God forbid. But I was gonna say, I come up with like a nice one of those like novelty Hooters bats. Remember those back in the day, the tiny baseball bats that you get at Hooters? I come up and be like, motherfucker, you cut me off! And I would start to swipe at him, and the guy would get out, and he's like, actually, I'm a master in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and he'd break every bone in my body. That's what would happen if I tried doing that. Also, a big fat guy coming at you like that, it's definitely not as threatening. If anything,
No,
they just
it's
laugh
not.
at me, and I feel bad, and I'd get back in my car. But I'd still have the sweet Hooters bat, right?
The sweet Hooters bat. That's funny.
It's the heart-stopping moment shot.
Oh, shut up. Let me restart this with the audio. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying, though. God damn, dude. I like how surprised he is by his own shooting afterwards. Did I get him? What was happening here?
Holy
this
shit,
is gonna
I
show its
shot
head.
the gun? Oh my
Oh, yeah,
god.
see, now he's starting to spat at him a little bit, looking back. He's already reaching for it, I can tell. He's had enough. Enough's enough, he says. That probably feels a bit excessive. He was just sitting there and he was probably just like, hey, asshole, move. And this guy just started unloading rounds. That is a bad day. And now you fucked up your car too, dude. Way to go. I like how I say that's the big negative. Me being like, you messed up your own car, dude. Instead of like shooting strays and possibly
just
killing
dumb.
somebody in the process.
Movies, guys pulling out guns during car chases and shooting right through
These guys pulling out guns.
These guys. It's just so randomly happening all over the place.
Well, this was not something out of Hollywood. This guy says he was defending himself during a pretty intense road rage incident.
How crazy is this?
God, dude,
How
modern news is just so
crazy is
fucking
this?
stupid.
I am a news reporter. Oh my god.
Crazy is this? A motorist zips down a Florida highway while shooting through his windshield.
That fucking Fat Albert shirt is
I
dope,
hate that
though.
voice.
Holy shit, that Fat Albert shirt is so sick. Imagine your boy pulls out a fucking gun, starts shooting, especially on the day you whipped out the Fat Albert t-shirt. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that's kind of serendipitous.
Glass fly as his passenger freaks out.
As his passenger freaks out. Don't do that. They put up on the screen.
It happened in broad daylight. An altercation.
I hate this already. Look at this fucking background. It happened in broad daylight. Looks like Prince Charles. Doesn't it?
I think the proof is in the
pudding.
An altercation between a large group of motorcyclists and a family inside
A
an
large
SUV.
group
And a
of
family inside an
motorcyclists.
SUV. I have to emphasize everything that I say, just in case you don't know that the idea of family inside of an SUV getting attacked is a bad thing.
Yes, we all have no idea that being attacked by a group of Harley riders is a bad idea. Or a
Oh my
bad thing.
God.
Inside that black SUV, 33-year-old banker Alexian Leon, his wife, and their young child. Watch as one biker appears to stop short. When the SUV hits him, the entire group of bikers comes to a grinding halt.
Okay, honestly, if I had an army of motorcyclists like this, hold on, let me watch the rest. His tires are slashed. Oh shit.
Why are
And
his
after 4
tires
terrifying
slashed?
minutes, the motorcyclists
Oh,
storm the
fuck.
SUV once again. That's when one rider ditches his bike and tears open the driver's side door.
Jesus
Then
Christ.
pulls it back and speeds off again.
This is nuts. And these motorcycles sound like they're mopeds.
He's not safe for long. He's beaten in front of his family and left on the road
Oh,
in a
that's
pool of his own blood.
horrifying.
Jesus fucking Christ. This is an interesting moral dilemma. Do I agree with running over a gang of bicyclists? If they're
No.
threatening my family, yes. I think the guy that ran him over, I think he's in the right.
Weren't they like fucking with them?
They were like fucking with him. At the beginning, it's like weird. Your kid's probably crying in the back seat, scared, and all of a sudden they all stop in traffic because you bumped the back of a tire when a guy like brake checked you.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's like they're seriously they were screwing with them to begin with.
That dude, if anything, I'd keep plowing. I'd swerve through, reverse, plow all over. The Pizza Man video is kind of funny. I've seen this one before. This is good.
This is why you always carry a gun. Exactly.
I mean, this is horrifying, but at the same time, it's such a comedic like angle.
The Pizza Man.
I mean, him getting thrown to the ground, that's pretty rough. He definitely is unconscious, and he definitely has brain damage after that. But this
shit.
first image here is kind of funny. Him kicking like that, kind of funny. All right. The idea that like this guy's gonna get out of his truck and just fucking strangle somebody to death, basically. What kind of what pizza place is that?
Marco's.
Marco's Pizza. We should call him and
I've
solidarity.
never heard of Marco's Pizza. Is
For
that
this
just a
fucking
weird
ragdoll incident.
chain?
I'd order a pie from him. This guy definitely got arrested too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right here. Police arrested 33-year-old Dustin Alexander McDowell on Saturday. McDowell is facing aggravated battery and tampering with evidence charges. What the fuck did they tamper with? Put the body in the sewer. Dustin, they're gonna know that we touched it. Put the body in the fucking sewer. Come on. During his post-Miranda interview, McDowell had made statements implicating himself in the incident. The case is currently active and our investigation is ongoing. That's what they said. He definitely is probably just arrested. He's in prison probably. I hope he's in prison. Pictures of him. They caught him with the "I'd fuck me" Buffalo Bill shirt.
Oh,
I'll walk strangling
God.
people to death with my bare arms.
That's
What a
embarrassing.
fucking loser.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh God, that's so good. Who honestly though, who hasn't screamed like that in their car? Have you screamed like that before in your car? Dude, there's been so many times where I'm by myself and I have fucking just let out a
This is also why 30-round mags are standard, not high capacity.
storm. I love that. I gotta restart
Good
that.
point.
Get in your car, dude. Get in your car. I'm in my.
Get in your car! What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's fair. Call the cop.
Yeah. Honestly, the driver of this vehicle is my new fucking spirit animal. Get in your car, dude. You get your fucking car. I'm already in my car. All right, Cletus, call the fucking cops. Seriously?
Get in your car, dude. Get in your car. I'm in
I'm
my
in my car. I'm in my car, fucker.
In that moment, I think they would have honestly became friends, and the guys would have been like, "Hey, man, seriously, sorry." If he was just like, "That's fair. Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
remember
Good
that
night. No
video.
problem, man."
Yeah, that was
I
a
feel like
funny
honestly,
video.
with men, it would have de-escalated to that. It would have immediately just gone to that. But I love
Yeah.
that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Well, hit the windshield off. That's not nice.
No.
Little mirror there, dude.
Oh my.
Okay. I don't know if we can put a man literally getting shot in the chest in the video.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's allowed. I don't think YouTube would like that.
I probably would have just driven off or done something. It's hard to say when is an appropriate time to shoot someone in the chest. That becomes a nice, like, what is that? That's like a nice ethics question.
Yeah.
A nice morality check, you know? Who fucking knows?
Are you okay, buddy? Are you okay, buddy? Yeah, I don't think he's okay.
Are you okay, buddy? Yo, what's wrong with you? Yo, you were right behind me when you changed the lane. Buddy, don't grab the fucking camera. I got a gas.
Man, his fit is sick. Nice sunglasses. I love the Tommy Hilfiger.
Fuck you. Are you stupid? You fucking piece of shit. You're stupid. Hey, put that back, Delanteri. What?
Just spit at him? Oh, he's getting...
Yeah, he did. He just spat at him for sure.
I'm calling 911. You assaulted me. You assaulted me. You assaulted me. You assaulted me.
You assaulted me! No, you assaulted me! I like this title, CEO of Road Rage. Before I even start the video, the guy's winding up a fucking swing.
Jail. You're going to
God damn!
Oh my God. Look what he did in my fucking car. Look at this piece of shit.
That car is fucked.
Are you gonna fucking attack me? Are you gonna attack me? For what did I do to you?
Yeah, I am, motherfucker. I am gonna attack you. Yeah, that's what you say.
Hand tattoos for me. That's how you know this guy. He's trying to switch up his life a little bit, but it is not working at this point.
What did I do to you?
What did I do to you?
Are you fucking embarrassed of this guy? He just destroyed my brand new car. Just fucking destroyed my brand new car.
She flips him off. All I know is this, dude. The message of all this is so clear after seeing all this stuff. And it's like, if you have road rage, you need to drive as fast as you possibly can and harm the person that is, you know, causing you to feel this way. If you feel road rage, you need to run people over. You need to drag people out of their cars. And you need to make sure that no one survives, because the feelings you feel for the split second of that road rage are going to last forever. It'll never get better. The times are only going to get bad. So if anything, if you can, viewers today, this is an actual thing. Don't put any fucking text prompts up saying this isn't real, because it's real. Go out and I want someone to harm somebody with a vehicle right now.
Fucking Hunter. Oh, Hunter, you're too funny. You're too funny, guy. Oh, man. All right. Where are we here? Where are we here? Ooh, let's see this. Let's see everything you didn't want to know about pagan sex rituals. Really? Is okay. Let's see. Let's take a look at this craziness.
Pagan sex
Remember, guys, this is brought to you by you.
And cultural enthusiasts alike, offering tantalizing glimpses into ancient spiritual practices that celebrate the body, nature, and fertility. From the symbolic to the explicit, sexuality was intertwined with spirituality and cultural identity, revealing the intricate relationships between ancient humans, their beliefs, and the natural world. So, today we're taking a deep dive into some fascinating facts about pagan sex rituals. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the Weird History channel. After that, leave a comment and let us know what other ancient deeds between the sheets you'd like to hear about. Okay, time to RSVP for this Eyes Wide Shut party. Pagan intimacy rituals, deeply rooted in pre-Christian traditions, reflect diverse expressions of human connection with the divine, turning sexuality into a sacred act. For many ancient cultures, these practices were an essential part of religious and community life, helping to align human intent with the rhythms of the earth and cosmos.
Makes sense.
Some rituals were performed as ceremonies to encourage fertility, both in crops and within communities, with participants engaging in symbolic actions meant to ensure prosperity and balance. Festivals like Beltane often featured elements of sexual expression and unfettered joy, aligning with the coming of spring.
Can't do that though anymore because Christians didn't like it.
Additionally, some sects of ancient paganism viewed sex as a means to communicate with deities, or as a form of worship itself, removing the taboo and instead honoring the act.
Back to the racism and D&D thing real quick. Elves are the beautiful magical people. Orcs are the strong warriors. Dwarves are... Orcs are the strong warriors. Dwarves are the most skilled creators, and humans just exist.
Act as a pathway to spiritual
That's
life.
funny.
The Great
Humans
Rite
have
is one
nothing
of the
to
most
add.
commonly performed physical acts in pagan and Wiccan rituals. The Great Rite focuses on masculine and feminine energies in relation to the god and goddess. It's usually only used when a coven or spiritual group needs something very powerful, since the act is seen as one of the most powerful generators of energy. It's not just done for fun and games, no matter how fun it is. The actual physical act is the means to an end, not the final goal. The energy is drawn from the connection between the male and the female during the act, and used toward willing a specific outcome to happen.
Okay.
So, it's like an X-rated vision board.
An X-rated vision board. It's manifestation through porn.
Or Magic 8 Ball for consenting adults. While many people may envision pagan intercourse rituals to be a hot and steamy free-for-all, after all, that's what they're like in the movies, and the movies have never lied.
Oh,
the
no,
truth is they
never.
were usually practiced between a couple that was already in a physical relationship with one another. They also performed the act in private, leaving the room during a ritual to go get down, like the tipsy couple at the New Year's party. Of course, there was always exceptions to this, as there are many pagans who have no problem performing adult magic in front of the rest of the group.
True.
In other words, they were the exhibitionists of the pagan community.
There you go.
Or the theater kids. Same thing, really. Despite popular perception and the title of this video, pagans don't usually include intercourse in their rituals. While many groups perform rituals sky-clad, a way cooler way of saying in the buff, it's done as a symbol of trust and connection rather than for physically intimate purposes.
Okay.
However, ritual intimacy does on occasion take place and is often referred to as sex magic.
Sex magic? Is that like the Red Hot Chili Peppers album, Blood Sugar Sex Magic?
That's magic with a K at the end, like the album by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Ha!
Sex magic is a tool used to symbolize the union
Called
of the
it.
god and goddess, and to raise energy and create magical power. Sometimes ritual acts are only performed symbolically, using specific tools and wording. Other times it's the whole 9 yards. And we don't mean a Bruce Willis movie. Although if that's what gets you in the mood, there's no shame among the skyclad.
There's no shame among the skyclad. I love this. This is great.
Tantric intimacy is an ancient Hindu practice that means the weaving and expansion of energy, but specifically as it
Morning.
relates to
Hello,
knocking
kitten.
boots.
How are you?
Both tantric intercourse and sex magic use intimacy and mind and body connection to expand consciousness and join together masculine and feminine energy. The main difference is that tantric's purpose is to connect the two lovers, whereas sex magic's purpose is to use that connection to fuel another magical purpose. Rock musician and occasional actor Sting has been an outspoken advocate of tantric
Rock
sex for years.
musician and occasional actor Sting.
Because, of course, he has. He's Sting.
Yep.
A talisman is an object believed to contain certain magical energies, usually used to draw certain things to its owner, like luck, love, or money. Or superpowers, if you're Doctor Strange. They can be given as gifts, purchased from that one store in the mall.
Yes,
You know the one
exactly.
I mean. Or simply made by the owner. Talismans are believed to be charged with the force it's intended to represent. And the
Ooh,
form
the
of
force.
magic du jour, as in physical intimacy, is often used to charge a talisman. This could be done simply through being in the vicinity of the energy raised during the act, or by more direct involvement, if you get our meaning.
Yeah, I get the meaning. I catch the drift.
Just make sure you have permission first. You can't take it back to the store after that. Okay, this next part is a little graphic, so maybe put down that sandwich for now. The fluid.
I just got blocked by someone I was arguing with at inclusion in games. I brought up the Great Redhead elimination.
Fluids produced in these rituals
Ooh, you're
are
making
referred
a
to
silly
as the
tune. That
Eucharist
sounds like
and are
fun.
believed to contain powerful magical energy. As previously mentioned, they may be used to anoint a talisman or an actual person. They can be ingested in their natural form so that the power is absorbed into the body, or even put into wine or spread on food. So it may be time to rethink that pagan brunch invitation.
Yeah.
Many pagans believe getting it on in a spiritual context can help achieve personal liberation. Common societal emotions often associated with the act, like guilt and shame, are no longer relevant. To properly perform this kind of magic, one must reach a state of spiritual, emotional, and physical freedom. When entering that sacred space, the practitioners are able to experience the primal form of sexual energy, allowing for deep self-exploration and
Interesting.
mystical achievements. These
Mystical
are presumably
achievements, eh?
enhanced by the inclusion of a smooth Spotify playlist. Erotocomatose lucidity is an extreme form of sex magic created by English occultist and religious founder Aleister Crowley.
OMG,
well
she
known for his
deleted
use
her
of sex
account.
and ritual,
Holy
and for
shit,
his
that's
intimidating
great,
head.
Zach.
Seriously, look at the size of
That's
that
great.
dome. The purpose of this technique is to help a specific magical practitioner reach a deep state of trance, to complete intense divination, or to receive a prophecy.
Intense divination? Now we're getting into Harry Potter shit.
Although we wouldn't be surprised if the prophecy was frequently, "We should do more sex magic." The state is reached through the help of several others who bring the main magician to a constant state of arousal until they become completely exhausted. The main magician then falls into a deep meditative sleep, presumably after smoking a cigarette or two.
And rolling over.
This process is repeated, with the magician once again allowed to fall back into the trance after being boned to exhaustion.
Boned to exhaustion.
The act of magic takes place while they are in that trance state, as an open channel of communication can now take place between the magician and the higher power with whom they wish to speak. That's a heck of a prayer. And it ends, as many of these kinds of activities do, with a deep, unshakable sleep. When the magician wakes up, they do their best to write down everything that occurred between them and their god.
So they have to... But I forgot my pen. Shit the bed again. Typical.
Sort of like an episode of Red Shoe Diaries. Not that I've watched that on Showtime in the 90s. So, what do you think? Are these rituals as racy as you imagined? Let us know in the comments below.
They're pretty racy.
And while you're at it, check out some of these other videos from our weird history.
They're pretty racy, I'd say. Maybe that's something I should do. Karaoke for Streamlabs donations. Oh, God. Oops. That's the wrong window. That's the correct window. Dana White is getting desperate and delusional.
All right, so Dana.
Okay. What is he doing? What is Dana White doing? Apparently, I heard he was angry at Joe Rogan for having Trump on. But I'm not too sure about that. So let's take a look.
Dana White has been getting pretty desperate trying to promote that Power Slap League that he started.
Oh,
and you can
Power
tell it's not
Slap?
going too well because now he's basically resorted to humiliating himself to try to get people to watch it, which he's been getting roasted.
It is a parasympathetic excuse to give up inhibition, but they use spiritualism and
Roasted for
guruism
by
as an
UFC
excuse.
fans. But Dana has really convinced himself that this is the future, that this is going to be bigger than the UFC, which
How
he's
is
probably the
Power
only person on the
Slap gonna be
planet.
bigger than the
who believes that.
UFC?
And he just sounds so delusional when he talks about this stupid sport, if you can even call it a sport.
I can't call it a sport. I call it bitch fighting. That's what I call it.
I mean, comparing it to UFC is just insulting to UFC fighters. But Dana, he is just so confident in this. At least he tries to sound confident. But now it seems like he's more just desperate because he just goes way too hard trying to promote this. And he makes all these ridiculous claims that nobody believes.
Not only is it unbelievable money-wise, it's been unbelievable as far as social media goes.
How explain?
We're number one in all of sports. And when I say all of sports, if you take the NFL, the NBA, the NHL,
No, he
F1,
wasn't angry.
WWE, and who am I forgetting, and added them all together, their numbers don't compare to Slaps.
Stupid but can be funny to watch. Oh, what, Power Slap?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
That seems a little doubtful.
Yeah, you can doubt it all you want.
I mean,
And Dana gets really defensive about it. Like, he went on Flagrant and he was saying all this crazy shit, like that Power Slap has more followers than every professional sports team. And Schultz is like, more than some soccer teams like Real Madrid. And Dana's like, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'd say so.
Power Slap is got more fans than some soccer teams, huh?
And
Okay.
Schultz just laughs in his face because it's not even close. I mean, Real Madrid has 158 million more Instagram followers than Power Slap, and Schultz could have called him out even more on it. Like, he's definitely taking it easy on him because, you know, he's a kiss
I
ass,
call it
but still Dana felt disrespected because also you tell all Dana wanted to talk about is Power Slap.
Tantric control doesn't stop you from farting and rolling over
And
afterwards.
Schultz, you try to change the conversation or make jokes about it, and then Dana would always try to bring it
No man people watch Power Slap.
back, and he'd be like, man, you guys don't get it, you're just trying to brush this off like it's no big deal, but this is huge, this is gonna be bigger than the UFC. And I understand he's just trying to promote it, but this is a terrible way to promote it, especially because nobody believes him.
We have over 1 billion YouTube views, right?
Yeah.
8 of the top 12 largest YouTube shorts against other major sports are Power Slap. And 4 of the top 5 largest YouTube shorts on UFC channel. We're number 1, 2, 3, and 4 on UFC.
channel.
And when you think about Conor McGregor, Ronda
Who's that guy who keeps repeating whatever Dana's saying? It's kind of weird.
Rousey, Brock Lesnar, all the big stars, this thing absolutely dominates.
This interview that Dana's doing, there's this guy that's interviewing him that every time he says something, the guy just kind of mumbles like whatever the last few words that Dana just said.
I have no idea who he's talking to.
It's weird.
Brock Lesnar, all the big stars, this thing absolutely dominates. We have more followers than every single professional sport. Every professional sports team, we have more followers.
You have more followers than every single professional sports team
Oh, I know who that is.
for Power Slap.
I just can't remember the name of it. He was actually a TikTok comedian.
Oh, was he?
Than them in 15 months.
Wow. More than like Real Madrid or like
Cricket
these
is
soccer
much
teams?
larger than
I don't
most
know
team
about the soccer
sports in
teams,
the
but
world.
I would say yes.
Yeah.
Horse racing is larger than
And we
all
have more
team
followers.
sports in the world.
So I would say yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. But we can get to Power Slap in a little bit. I
No,
still want to go
it's just
through the UFC.
Back to the show.
But the similarities between what's going on
This
with
is
that
why you
right
believe in
now,
it so much, because so when people go,
no, I want you guys to wrap your
Dude, he won't let people ask him any questions. It's really weird.
brains around this.
Yeah.
When I talk about Power Slap,
Yeah.
you're all dismissive, like,
Nobody's
no.
dismissive.
Nobody's
The UFC
dismissive,
was
dude.
fucking
He
worse.
needs
that.
Yeah.
I hit you with fucking numbers. You can't.
You can't refute it.
We have more views than any Taylor Swift video ever posted.
Dude, I've seen Power Slap,
now you're
but I
talking
don't
about the
watch
Swifties,
sports.
bro.
Power Slap has more.
Swifty, step it
We
up.
have more views than any fucking Taylor
Because
Swift.
it gets
Imagine you got
promoted.
Taylor
and there's
in one.
There's
Yeah.
other stats that I can hit you with that are just fucking.
You got to get Taylor to do a Power Slap, dude.
But they're unbelievable.
Yeah.
But when you look at this thing from a business perspective and you look at the numbers,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And, but we're talking about guys fucking slapping each other. So
Yeah.
you guys are like,
This
let's
it's
talk
so
more about
gay.
the UFC.
Guys slapping each other is so gay.
The UFC was worse.
And Dana talks
Yeah, and
about all
that's
these views
also
on
gay.
YouTube, but I'd say like probably 70% of them are from shorts, maybe even more. You know, most of the views that come from Power Slap are TikToks, Instagram
Yeah.
Reels, and YouTube Shorts,
Yep. TikTok, Instagram, and Shorts.
which means people are watching for like 15 to 20 seconds. You know, because that's basically all it's good for. Like if people are scrolling and they see two guys slapping each other, they'll stop and watch for a
Dana's
little.
a great
But nobody's
marketer for
ever
his
going to go out of
shit.
their way to watch a
True.
whole Power Slap event like they do at the UFC because it's just way too repetitive and there's nowhere near the
Makeup
same
and
amount of
wings
skill
get
and
more views than
athleticism
Power Slap.
showcased. Like there's so much more going on in MMA. You know, you have wrestling, jiu-jitsu, boxing, Muay Thai, and even
I've
if you
seen
want, you
Power
can slap
Slap.
people.
I've never
So
looked for it.
you have
It's
the
just
best of
promoted.
everything, and
Yeah.
you can play defense. In Power Slap,
Because, well, Dana's got the money to pay for the promotions, right? Like, Dana's got the money to put behind, like, promotions for his
just slapping.
videos.
So who would choose to watch that over MMA? And Bob Menery once even brought this up to Dana during a Nelk podcast. And of course, Dana got all offended and called him an
course he
idiot.
did.
But at least someone's being honest with him. You know, clearly he's surrounded by too many yes men. And now he just sounds delusional when he's talking about this, you know, to act like it's a legit sport. I mean, he compares it to boxing. He's like, what's the difference between this and boxing?
The fact that you're just literally slapping each other and it takes nothing. It is a meme sport. Wait till they discover shin kicking.
As an average person that turns on the TV and I watch Power Slap, I'll tell you what I do. I watch match 1, and it's the same. I watch match 2, it's the same. I watch match 3, it's the same.
Yep.
And I watch 4, it's the same. Somebody gets slapped in the face and they're done. That's it.
Yep. There's literally nothing interesting about slap fighting.
Tell me what's the same about each match you watch.
Somebody raises their right hand. They then make direct contact with somebody's face, and then
it's
somebody either
done.
falls or they don't. That's it.
Yep. There's no like dodging. There's no technique involved. There's no actual fighting.
So
blocking.
what happens when you watch a fight?
A fight, you
Let's
can
say
take
it's a
somebody
boxing
down.
match.
You can cut somebody's elbow open.
Let's say it's a
chokehold.
boxing match. Boxing,
Dudes
which
get hit
has been
so hard
popular
they
for over
just
100
drop.
years.
Because
What's different?
I mean, the athletes are
Instant KO
obviously I think,
sometimes.
different.
No, he's smart. You're stupid.
Oh, yeah.
And he gets
Love
it and
that.
you don't.
I love that. Yes,
Yeah,
no,
it
Power
is
Slap is
interesting.
great.
Do you-
Everybody bow down to Power Slap. Bow to
do you
Power
think
Slap.
that- Listen.
The Power Slap community I respect, but at the end of the day, I'll say it as realistic as possible here. You have a bunch of no names
Yeah.
slapping each other.
There's
It's like
nothing
Olympics.
I value more in my life than business advice from Bob Menery. Nothing I value more.
What an asshole. What a fucking dick. Like, I'm sorry, Dana. You may have made a lot of money with UFC, but that doesn't mean you get to be like, wow, there's no advice I would rather want than from this person right
Yeah, so when
here,
Bob
just 'cause they're
Menery is the
telling
voice
you
of reason
something
and
you
has
don't
good
like.
business advice for you, you know you're down bad. I mean, Dana's really making a fool out of himself with this Power Slap League.
He
I mean,
is.
recently, I guess Power Slap is going so well for him. He decided to partner with a corn star to give away a McLaren to someone who tunes into the next Power Slap event.
Oh my
That's how
God.
desperate he is for people to watch. And he also did this insanely cringy TikTok where she's in a suitcase and he's like wheeling her around. At first, I honestly couldn't believe it. Like most people, I think they were like, please tell me this is AI. But unfortunately, it's real.
It's a
which is
real
just sad.
TikTok? Oh my god, that's horrible. That's so bad.
I mean, this guy's worth $500 million. He already has an incredibly successful business. He has a family and kids. But he's resorted
Either
to
way,
doing
you're getting
TikToks with a
CTE.
corn star to get people to watch his slap league, which UFC fans aren't very
It's
happy about.
marginally
You know,
interesting.
he's
There's
just getting
technique on
destroyed
how
in the
you slap,
comments.
but
Like
that's
almost
it.
everyone
Either
is
way, you're
negative,
getting
and people are just
CTE. Yep.
confused and embarrassed for him because he's just making a joke out of himself. It's
He really
crazy.
is.
I mean, the comments are like, "Dude, what's going on here? Like, what's wrong with you?" And somebody said, "Doesn't this guy have a wife and kids?" And you could see the pain in his face, bro. What the f? Someone is blackmailing the boss. What the f is wrong with the UFC? Like everybody's just freaked out by this. And
This is kind of sad. That these comments are roasting him so hard. This is bad.
somebody said, "Dana, this is low even for you." So I don't know what he's thinking here. I mean, honestly, it seems like he's just trying to turn the sport into an even bigger joke than it already is. Like he thinks that's gonna help somehow. But I don't know. You know, I don't think anybody's gonna be like, "Oh, now I need to tune into Power Slap." Like even if I was guaranteed to win that car, they still couldn't get me to watch that shit. And who wants this car? It's like some stupid car with Jelly Bean written all over it, which is the corn star's name.
I like my suitcase. I like my suitcase.
We are here in the garage at UFC headquarters. This is Jelly Bean. She paid $200,000 for this car at Vegas Auto Gallery, and she's giving it to you for free.
Wow,
The way
this
you
is
enter
delusional.
is go to powerslap.com/giveaway. And you can watch Power Slap live and free on Rumble.
This is delusional.
There will be a code that will pop up. It'll give you 10 extra entries. This little badass is giving away a $200,000 car.
We used to play raps. We used to play cards for raps at school. This is literally the playground version of Slaps What's Next staring contests on TikTok. That's a good point there, Fury Kitten.
Yeah, so Dana White is down bad. I mean, as a UFC fan, this is difficult to watch. And now, of course, people are coming up with conspiracy theories with the whole luggage thing. You know, people are saying it's a humiliation ritual, but it's more humiliating for him, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, for her, this is probably the least humiliating thing she's done. Like, her whole career is just humiliating herself, so this is nothing for her. But Dana, I mean, he looks like he's just dying inside because obviously this is embarrassing. I mean,
Yeah, no shit. This is so embarrassing, and he's just doing
even Joe
everything.
Rogan on his
Like,
recent podcast,
this is
he pulled up one of
horrible.
the ads where she's talking about giving away the car, and he's like, "Wow, we are the dumbest people that ever lived." And then he just starts trashing Power Slap, and it sounds like he agrees with Bob Menery. So I'm sure Dana hates hearing this.
Yep.
Giving away this McLaren 600 LT at Power Slap for free.
Why would you give away a McLaren for free just to get somebody to watch slapping?
No, wow, we're the dumbest fucking race.
We are the
What are
dumbest
the accounts
fucking
that
race.
collabed with it? It was UFC, right?
Yeah, it was for Power Slap event.
We are. Of course, it's for Power Slap. That's just as dumb. We are the dumbest motherfuckers that have ever lived. We really are.
Yeah, when Joe Rogan is sitting there going, "No, this is stupid. This is the fucking fuck Power Slap."
Power Slap? I don't get it. I've watched it a ton of
It'd be
times
better
on
than
like
the
little
break
Instagram
dancing.
reels.
Yeah.
You know, when it shows up, I watch guys get KO'd. I would never advise anybody to do it. I don't care how good you are at getting slapped. I don't care how good you are at slapping people. For me, the whole idea of fighting is to hit and not get hit.
Yeah. To like block and dodge and like actually apply technique and read your opponent and like
The whole idea is the skill. It's
Yes.
like you impose your skill set. It's like a human chess game. That's the opposite. You're just standing in front of each other, whacking each other in the face.
Yeah.
So it sounds like everybody except for Dana understands that this will never be a real sport and it's just too ridiculous. But even he, I think, is starting to realize that, and that's probably why he's trying to turn it into an even bigger clown show than it already is. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes from here. Let me know what you guys think. And if you want more content from me, I just talked about the most recent Protect Our Parks over on Patreon. Joe and Shane Gillis for roasting Tony Hinchcliffe for being an idiot, and a ton of other stuff. And there are over 100 exclusive videos on Patreon. So if you like the channel, want extra content, make sure you check it out. There'll be a link in the description.
So that's that whole Power Slap shit. That's so much. You too, Zach. See you later. I can sort of understand the breakdancing. Ballet used to be an Olympic event. Yeah, like I get it. I get the whole thing about breakdancing and ballet and all that. It should be ballet should still be part of the Olympics, I think, at least. Okay, let's see. We'll do one more video and then we'll switch it over to...
Hello all.
What is this? It's a Star Trek. A video about Star Trek. Ooh, this will be good.
Hello all. Rick here with another bestiary. You've seen the title, you know the topic. Let's dive in. The crystalline entity.
Nice!
Well, for a start, Lower Decks has canonised that there are more than one such creatures out there, as had apocryphal tales for years, so I'm good with that. The colossal creature is around 2 kilometres in size, although that is based on observation, so it may in fact be bigger. Additionally, as a living creature, it likely grew to this scale, although its life cycle is unknown.
That's true. We don't know where it's born, how it or where it lives, how it dies. We don't know the life cycle of the crystalline entity.
It could functionally be immortal, but its continual need to feed suggests that it can perish from a lack of sustenance. How it procreates is also unknown, but some suspect that it splinters smaller shards off that over time can grow into their own entities.
Okay.
The creature was simply known as the crystalline entity, sometimes called the crystal entity, or a brancher in other sources, and for a while was considered a unique lifeform.
Okay. Yes, because in data lore they only knew about the one.
As a cosmozoan, the crystalline entity resides quite happily in space. However, it is capable of surviving atmospheric entry and can float in an atmosphere.
It's an extension
With
of
no
floor
need
gymnastics.
to breathe and a
Interpreted.
silicone-based anatomy, it has
Oh.
no fear of a vacuum. How it flies is also unclear, but it has been shown to respond to gravitons, so it could manipulate these to generate its own local gravity effects. The entity, or at least presumably the same entity, has been encountered several times by the Federation.
Yep.
The first time was on Omicron Theta in 2338,
When Data was first created.
when the android Lore sent signals out to the entity, luring it to the colony out of spite.
Yeah, because Laura's an asshole. An evil, evil asshole. But also awesome.
As an inorganic life form, both he and his brother Data survived the subsequent attack. Over the next 12 years, the Federation would continue to study the entity, but eventually lose track of it every time, which seems very lax. Someone should really have put a bell on it. In 2364, Laura attempted to repeat this trick on the Enterprise, luring the entity once more.
But then Wesley Crusher saved the day, because fucking Wesley
4
Crusher.
years later, Malona 4, a new Federation colony, was selected as the feeding grounds for the entity, ruining the UFP's efforts there. The entire structure of the creature was basically a large electromagnetic antenna and
Yes.
generator. It could resonate its own structure to generate electromagnetic frequencies, which presumably others of its kind could intercept. They would then pick up and sympathetically repeat the same vibrations in their structure, and in this way, like whale song, these creatures could beam their voices across the stars.
Okay. So that's cool. They were like resonance chambers, and that's how they communicated. Interesting.
The fact it could do this and even stop to recognize and communicate with the Enterprise D's graviton pulses for a time shows that it had some level of sentience, but unfortunately the ship was unable to quantify how smart the entity was.
That's a good point.
From
there,
initial observation-
Fury Kitten, like making it like a Hydra. That would be
However,
interesting.
it appears to be mostly instinctual, not stopping to consider its actions nor identifying life beyond its own existence as anything more than potential food. Speaking of, the creature was most known for its planet-raising effect.
Yes.
The entity then converts this matter to energy within a beam and funnels it back to its structure.
That's basically how it eats. It just basically sucks the energy out of everything.
Hoarding the power which then sustains it. It, however, can only convert organic matter, from microbes to entire
Fucking Wesley
superstructures
girl
of flora
boss, right?
and everything in between. While efficient,
Shut
not
up, Wesley.
everything is converted, and it often leaves particles of matter from its consumed substances in its wake, making an effective short-term trail to follow. Fortunately, starship shielding was enough to reflect the energy rays of the entity, so coming across one in space is not a threat, unless your shielding is really bad.
Yeah.
Additionally, the feeding beams cannot pierce too far underground through layers of rock or through certain combinations of minerals like carbonite or fistrium. As
Which is what we found out on Malona 4.
both of these materials also have a blocking effect on transporter beams, it's possible there are other compounds
Harmonic resonance
which would
communication,
deflect
yes.
these beams. However, the beams can penetrate simple stone to a degree, meaning that simply sheltering under a rock or even a shallow cave system might not be enough protection. The creature was also warp capable, which is a crazy thing. I can only assume that its lattice structure can also generate a warp bubble, which is how it gets from system to system and explains where much of that collected energy must go.
That's true. If it's traveling at warp speed, then that would explain why it needs to feed so much.
After all, warp travel is a very intensive process,
Yeah.
even for a refined system such as a warp core. It also must include some form of deflector effect, otherwise chances are it would have dashed itself across the stars at some point.
Yes.
This ability to warp might also be related to the fact that it could detect subspace signals, such as the ones Lore used to lure it. But if it was drawn by every stray communication signal, we would have seen a lot more of them by now.
Yep.
As for the initial creature, Keelah Ma used the resonation technique to wound, then destroy the creature in an act of revenge that was chastised by Starfleet.
Very much so. because that's not how we work in the Federation. We don't kill out of revenge.
Even if it was an understandable act, it was against everything Starfleet stood for,
Yep.
especially when progress appeared to be being made in deterring it from approaching inhabited worlds.
Yeah, they were actually making progress with communicating with it, and she went
From
and killed it anyway.
2381 onwards, it seems Starfleet has gotten better at detecting and tracking these creatures, and as a result has both encountered more and developed their graviton communication technology to ward them away from their colony sites.
Yeah.
With these entities herded, more behaviour has been witnessed, such as them being able to feed in a more passive sense by absorbing radiation from nebula, and that they congregate in areas of active star formation to feast on the energy released there. In one setting, that of the online game, a nice touch was added that the Tholians,
I wish I could play that
crystalline
game
creatures
so
themselves,
much.
also appreciates the entity
I
and
really
are
wish I could play Star Trek Online. It makes me so sad. Like, there are so many games I want to play, but I can't, because my fucking eyes don't work.
incredibly protective of them. So, Starfleet may be able to handle these creatures rather easily. The threat they pose is to slow-moving, unshielded ships and
Yeah.
colony sites. But with the understanding gained from years of study, herding them has become a simple affair, and for the most part, they are no longer considered an actual danger.
No.
Nevertheless, I think it is in Starfleet's best interests to tag or assign an Oberth to watch them or something to keep track of
Yeah.
them. However, I can also see why not.
Yeah, you don't want to just... I don't think we need to keep track of crystalline entities as the Federation, or like the Federation need keep track of them. I think just warning them away with the... Blah blah, Starfleet isn't an army, blah blah. I mean, you could play it, it's just you wouldn't be doing much but running into a wall. That's true. I've played Star Trek Online. The ground combat sucks, but the space combat is fun. Is it warp or is it fractal recreation through quantum tunneling? That's an interesting question. But yeah, this is why I want Diablo 4, because Diablo 4's got like the navigation assist like The Last of Us does. Speaking of The Last of Us, we're going to switch over because we've actually done all of our videos. We've done all of our videos. You have so much knowledge about this stuff, Fury Kitten, it's crazy. Alright, we're going to do a be right back, do a pee break. And then we're gonna try to get out of this. We're gonna try to get to the hospital in Last of Us, so I'll be right back. We are back.
Home for blind press. Button. Press cross to select. Horizontal list. PS5. The Last of Us.
The Last of Us!
New notification. Here's what you missed. New messages. The Last of Us Part I.
Let's see what we can do here. And like I said, if you guys would like to contribute to the Christmas fund, the Streamlabs link is right there. Now I'm stuck on this stupid...
Press any button. The Last of Us. Play continue.
I'm stuck in this part where I have to jump up, climb up somewhere.
Carrie. You gotta see this.
There we go.
What is it?
I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. Looks like everybody's dead.
Come on, hurry up. You see this? Don't scare it.
I won't.
What are you doing?
It's all right. Come here. Hey, fella. Hurry up. Come on.
A horse?
Come on.
Hey there. So fucking cool.
Was that a deer?
Aw, where's it off to? Here, come on, let's go.
Slow down, kiddo.
Come on.
What are we following?
Cannibalistic Wizard. Play Canadian Healthcare. Button. Cannibalistic Wizard. Play Canadian Theory Kit Moderator. Have you ever played in silence? https://store.steam.
Have I ever played in silence? I can't play that game either. Because if it's on Steam, I can't play on Steam with my Mac. And if it's not accessible, I can't play it either.
Oh, man.
Oh shit.
Cannibalistic Wizard. Dryathi. Button.
What is this?
On a roof, Joel goes to open a door but stops. Ellie stares down at a group of giraffes crossing
Oh,
the
it's
overgrown
giraffes.
diamond towards high-rises. Turning, she joins him at the door.
We don't have to do this. You know that, right?
What's the other option?
Go back to college.
Cannibalistic Wizard.
Be done with this whole damn thing.
She shakes her head.
Close enough.
Her eyes move down pensively.
Everything that I've done.
Her brow furrows.
It can't be for nothing.
Nodding, she looks at him. She heads through the door. Joel gazes towards the giraffes as they slowly disappear behind a cluster of trees and bushes. His eyes shift thoughtfully. He follows her into the building.
Nobody's there.
Look, I know you mean well, but there's no halfway with this. Once we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Okay?
Well, I ain't leaving without you. So let's go wrap this up.
And I bet you there's nobody there, and Joel's gonna die because he's not around in the second episode, I don't think. Because there is a surprising lack of people here.
Well, this place takes me back.
How so?
That was right after everything went down. I ended up in a triage just like this. And everywhere you looked, you just saw families torn apart. The whole damn world seemed to have turned upside down in a blink.
Is that after you lost Sarah?
Yes, it was.
I can't imagine losing someone you love like that. Losing everything that you know. I'm sorry, Joel.
That's okay, Ellie.
Where's this? Where do I go? Where do I go? I'm stuck, damn it!
Cannibalistic wizard. Close enough. Cannibalistic fairy kitten moderator. Pity. It is an asymmetric survival horror. The antagonist player is a blind hearing sensitive entity and only gets audio cues. But sparkly raindrop. Have you watched Molly's video on this game? Faced with tears of joy.
Have I watched Molly's video on this game? Oh my god, no. Wait.
X button. Select. Circle button. Back.
Let's see what this has to do. Let's see. You're not a gamer, Molly. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna take a look at this real quick.
X button. Select. Circle button. Back.
I've got 2 controllers in hand, and I've got 2 friends on the couch next to me
Why
who
do you
are
have
not
2
sitting on
controllers?
pillows.
You can't play Last of Us with
I,
two,
on the other
with
hand,
more than 2
am
people.
because they are tall and I am not blessed. Today, we are finally playing The Last of Us. Finally, because last week's video was a fake out. We planned to play, but we had too much fun talking about audio description. So if you missed that video, check that video out. You will not regret it, and you will learn who.
This is 31 minutes. Let's do a bit of skipping.
On it, it's not going to do anything. You can mess around with it. So there's going to be a couple of. So the game is going to tell you what you need to press.
Yeah, but you need to know the names of the buttons.
That's what I was going to say.
Exactly.
It's probably not going to be like the one under your left finger.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because you're such a gamer that you have trouble with the button names. Yes.
Yeah,
You're
so
such a
just
gamer.
taking through and familiarizing yourself with it. You'll notice there are 2 analog sticks along the front. Generally, in games where you are controlling a character, the left stick is going to control how you move, and the right stick.
Skipping.
So
They're literally describing the controller to Molly because she's such a gamer that she needs the fucking. The left stick is what moves you, and the bumpers are this, and the oh my god.
Like, and I can tell that if the audio description
No.
wasn't there, I would be feeling like I was missing out.
Yes.
Yeah,
So like automatically so happy, and that the audio description is making such a difference.
Gold star Naughty Dog.
Yes.
So good. And yeah, like
So good. Oh my god, Naughty Dog is so good. Oh my god. You didn't even know you didn't even know that was the name of the studio. Your friend had
feels
to
like
say
a
it.
movie. I love the characters' voices. I love the audio. Like aside from the AD, the audio is really interesting. Just little sound effects and stuff.
Okay, showcase it. We're 5 minutes into this. Where's the gameplay?
Into a CGI character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
I wanted to ask because I feel like that'll like add the color in my head.
Yeah,
Right.
for
What's
sure.
happening.
For sure.
Okay. We may continue.
They pass the clock, which now reads 1:31, as he carries her towards
Take
the
a shot every
staircase.
time I pause. You'll be drunk over the next 30 minutes.
Look at the zombies in 2
In a
hours.
bedroom,
It's
he
fine.
lays her down
Everyone
over
in
a
the
butterfly
comments just-
basket.
Oh my god, her gameplay audio is shit.
X button. Select. Circle button.
This is bad. What? Yeah, but her game audio is shit.
Typing gibberish.
No, she's at
He
like
brushes her hair
5
behind her ear.
She's at like she's at 1% now. I hate her voice and how she talks. So do I.
Hello?
Sarah, honey, I need to get your daddy on the phone.
Uncle Tommy, what time is it?
I need to talk to your dad now. There's something.
Uncle Tommy? Hello?
So she's at the very, very beginning.
X button. Select. Circle button. Back. With navigation assistance enabled, press L3 button to face the camera in the direction of story progression.
L3, this.
L3, what's L3? I don't know. Oh yeah, it's this button right here.
That's the one.
Yep.
No rush.
So that
Take your
okay.
time with this now.
Yes. So first you're hearing a ding.
Yeah.
That means there's a triangle thing to interact with.
Nearby. Yes.
Yeah. And she's right on
you
it.
can
So.
use the right stick to sort of pan your camera around
And you'll hear the pan. Like,
and look toward it.
yeah.
No, if you push the fucking R2 or R1 button and then the right stick, then you'll pan to it.
See? Now it's
You
centered.
just gave her bad info, whoever the fuck you are.
Phone's dead.
So right there, you just interacted with the phone.
Yep. So you are that little like cue means you are now in control. So
Yeah.
you are now in control of Sarah.
And so notice that you no longer hear the ding because you've interacted with that object. There are tons of objects around the game that you can just interact with that do little like.
And they put
flavor
it on
things
easy
like that.
for her,
Yeah.
I think.
So now you can try walking around a little bit with the left stick if you want to.
Yeah. And no matter what you bump into, no matter where you walk
This
around.
audio cue means that a triangle button interact prompt is available.
There you go.
Yeah. See, it literally tells you.
And then do I push
triangle
Yep.
again? Or L3, yeah.
What?
And you cannot get
I
lost
don't
in this
know what
game.
I'm
It
doing.
will always point you in the right direction.
Yep. Alright, so she opened the door to her bedroom and is now facing the dark hallway. You are now in control of her again.
Dad?
So if you don't know where to go, you just press in navigation.
What did that noise mean?
That means there's a triangle prompt nearby.
It's the same noise! Okay, we're skipping a little bit more.
Now you're back in control. You're getting the camera.
Hit L3 and move forward. Hit
Yeah,
L3,
literally.
Yep.
If you never know what to do, just press L3 and move forward.
Yep.
X button. Select.
Yep. There you go. Yeah. so
I'm
now
not
you're
gonna
getting
make
the
it
camera.
through this whole half-an-hour video.
So she's in a dark hallway on a second floor.
Does that matter? Why do you need to tell her all of this? She can figure it out for herself if she's such a gamer.
So remember, you need to click it again.
Right. Yeah, I walked past that.
No,
That's
they
okay.
put it on gamer
you cannot
journalist
get lost. It'll
difficulty.
always point you in the right direction no matter where you are. And so as you can hear like voices off in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And then you can always just
almost
keep
sounds like
clicking it
muffled
if you
through a
want to.
wall.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it is muffled through a wall. Good job.
I would give it another click.
Yeah. There you go.
She's doing literally, she's moved like, I just skipped a bunch of stuff. She's moved like nowhere.
I love it when you can, when she's on tile, you can hear that she's barefoot.
Circle button.
Yeah.
That's cool.
There you go. Press it. Yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah.
Now you get the hang of
There you go. Yeah.
There she goes.
she
It's
heads-
taken her 5 minutes to figure out how to walk consistently. Holy Jesus. Yeah, except. Ugh.
Downstairs.
This is frustrating to watch.
There's his phone.
The
So if you
friend
can
from
hear that phone
Descriptive
nearby,
Video
you
Works
can
and
move
Ross
toward it.
help her all the time. Yep. And she calls herself a blind gamer when she doesn't do anything to like learn the games herself. Everybody feeds her all of this shit.
And it's surround sound, right? So
Yeah.
Yep.
Feel, oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, so if you pan the right stick so that it's centered and then move forward,
Yep. There you go.
you'll get the triangle prompt.
There you go.
8 missed calls. Where the hell are you? Call me on my way.
I want to get to where Sarah gets killed, and I want to see Molly react to that.
Sarah's father bursts in through a sliding
They are
glass
very
door, then shuts it
patronizing.
behind
They
him.
are.
There you are.
Sarah, are you okay?
And I bet they
He
don't
loads a
realize
revolver.
that. No, they don't. But
anyone
see,
come in
Molly
here?
needs to be
No,
patronized.
come
That's
in
the
here.
problem.
Don't go near
Molly
the doors. Just
needs to be patronized because Molly can't figure shit out for herself. And this goes back to her days at the
X
school
button.
for the blind.
Select. Circle button. Back.
Everything was done for her, and if they weren't gonna do it for her, she would just start crying. I can't do it.
stand back there.
Dad, you're kind of freaking me out. What's going on?
It's the Coopers. Something right with them. I think they're sick.
Kind of sick.
A bloodied man charges the glass door.
Jimmy!
Dad?
Honey, come here.
Now, is she gonna be able to run away? Is she gonna be able to run away and avoid this
Sarah's
shit?
dad ushers her behind him.
It took me a couple of tries, but how's she gonna do it?
Jimmy, I am warning you.
He aims. He shoots the bloodied man in the chest, briefly illuminating his snarling face, then pulls Sarah to another room.
You shot him.
Sarah,
I saw him this morning.
listen to me. There is something bad going on. You've got to get out of here. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Tell coming. Come on.
He pulls Sarah toward the front door. Outside waits a man with shaggy blonde hair.
Where the hell you been? You have any idea what's going on out there?
I got some notion.
Holy shit.
And that's
You got blood
that
all over
person that she's dealing with that's helping her play is the same narrator for the descriptive video works.
It ain't mine. Let's just get out of here.
The same
Seen
narrator.
half the people who seem to lost their minds.
The person that's helping her play is the narrator for this game.
Some sort of parasite or something.
They all enter an SUV.
You gonna tell me what happened?
Later. Hey, Sarah.
Okay, let's skip a little bit more.
Fine. Trust me.
You should have.
They arrive at backed up traffic near an emergency room.
Like, she's... the other thing I'm noticing about Molly in gaming is that she doesn't say a damn thing. It's all her friends that are talking.
X button. Select. Circle button. Back.
It's all her friends that are just talking. Like, she's not saying anything.
Square button. Scan for enemies. Circle button.
Huh?
Scan for items.
They are. Like, I've noticed that, like, and she's just kind of sitting there, not talking or not narrating what she's doing. Well, because she doesn't have the thing of let me try for myself. That's true.
Square button. Scan for enemies. Circle button. Scan for items. L3 button. Navigate to scanned item.
How do I climb up here?
Hey Joel,
Uh-oh.
I got something for you. Here. Maria showed this to me and I stole it. I hope you don't mind.
There we go.
One. Arrows.
Ooh.
2. Arrows.
Ooh.
Salt Lake City. Military zone. Ahead. Circle button. Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City. Oh boy. We're in Mormon country now.
This time it's gonna be different. I just know it.
What do you mean?
We're gonna be there. The Fireflies. I'm sure of it.
Tunnel East.
Uh-oh. I thought I fell.
Revolver, revolver ammo, 0. Hunting rifle, rifle ammo, 1. Loaded, 2. Reserve.
Shit.
0.
Fuck! What do I have?
When your opponent is unaware of you, throw. Rick, 0. Hunting rifle, rifle ammo, 1. Loaded, 2. Reserve. Hunting rifle, rifle ammo, 1. Loaded, 2. Revolver, revolver El Diablo. Shorty, shorty ammo, 2. Loaded, 2. Reserve. Hunting rifle, rifle pump shot bow, air pump shotgun, shotgun ammo, 0. Bow, arrows, 1. Loaded, 5. Reserve. Bow, arrows, 1. Loaded, 5. Reserve. Bow, arrows, 1. Shorty, shorty ammo, 2. Loaded, 2. Reserve.
There's a bloater here somewhere. Shit!
Nail bombs are particularly effective.
But I don't have nail bombs, bitch.
Hunting rifle, rifle ammo, 1. Loaded, 2. Reserve.
Okay, there's one. How much did I get?
40. Fuel.
Woo!
Health kit. Smoke bomb. 0. Bomb. 1.
Holy shit.
Stay quiet.
Push. Left stick. Forward lightly. To move quietly.
Shit! Well, I got farther there.
Clickers have sensitive hearing. Push. Left stick. Lightly to move.
Holy shit.
Stay quiet.
Hunting rifle. Brick. Molotov. 0. Crafting. Health kit. Missing ingredients. Molotov. Missing ingredients.
Ah, damn it.
Blind infected have extremely sensitive.
Holy shit.
Health spawn.
Stay quiet.
Smoke bomb. 1.
Oh, fuck.
Using an explosive from stealth will not reveal your position but will put enemies on alert.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Stay quiet.
Health kit. Zip brick. Hunting rifle. Rifle ammo. 1. Loaded. 2. Reserve.
Oh, there's the bloater.
Health spawn. 0. Brick. 0. Hunting rifle. Rifle ammo. 1. Loaded. 2. Reserve.
Stay back.
Fuck! How do I get all of these people away from me with...
The flamethrower is particularly effective.
I don't
against
have the
infected-
flamethrower right now.
Stay quiet.
Hunting rifle. Rifle ammo. Pump shotgun. Bow. Arrows. 1. Loaded. 5. Reserve. Flamethrower. Fuel. 100.
Okay, good. Okay, we're good.
100. Loaded. 30. Reserve.
Stay back.
We'll do short bursts. Oh, there's the blower. There's the fucking sack of gas from the
Upgraded melee
blower.
weapons kill enemies in 1 hit, but the upgrade has limited durability.
This is called The Last of Us, Spittlebuggies.
Brick Molotov. 0. Brick Molotov. 0. Hut pump bow. Flamethrower. Flamethrower. Fuel. 100. Loaded. 30. Reserve. Flamethrower. Fuel. Brick. 0. Flamethrower. Fuel. Revolver. 9mm. Flamethrower. Fuel. Bow. Pump shot bow. Bow. Arrows. 1. Loaded. 5. Reserve.
Oh, too bad.
If your usual strategy isn't working,
Stay quiet.
Rick. Hunting right pump shot bow. Bow. Arrows. 1. Loaded. 5. Reserve.
Stay back.
I killed one of them. Where's that flamethrower?
You can only carry one brick or bottle at a time.
Stay quiet.
Hunting rifle, rifle ammo, pump shotgun, bow, flamethrower, fuel, 100, loaded, 30, reserve.
Stay back.
Oh, that's the bloater I shot. Damn it, I didn't want to do that.
Accessibility options are available from
Stay quiet.
bow, arrows, 1, loaded, 5, reserve.
Fuck!
Bricks are effective melee weapons. Press square button with a brick equipped.
The clickers
X button.
definitely would be a necromancer if they played D&D.
Hunting rifle, revolver, revolver ammo, 0. Hunting rifle, hunting rifle, pumped bow, arrows, 1, loaded, 5, reserve. Square button, scan for enemies, circle button, scan for items, L3 button, navigate to scan item.
Fuck! Okay, so I cannot get away with killing just one of them with
Use
arrows.
bricks and bottles to distract unaware enemies.
Stay quiet.
Hunting pump shot bow, flamethrower, fuel, 100, loaded, help bomb, 0, help molotov, flamethrower, fuel, 100, loaded, 30, reserve.
Stay back.
Jesus, how are you supposed to get through this shit?
Your
See, this
social
is near the end of the
investigation
game.
location. Don't be there. X button,
Stay back.
try to escape.
Damn it!
After grabbing an enemy, you can move.
Stay back.
Get thee behind me, Satan!
A clicker set is protected by hardened fungus.
Stay back.
What's the game I'm playing again? It's called The Last of Us. Fuck!
You can change the challenge level at any time.
I don't want to change the challenge level.
Revolver ammo, 0. Flamethrower, fuel, 100. Loaded, 30. Reserve.
Okay, so running is not going to work.
Press square button while it...
Stay back.
Jesus Christ!
With lock on aim enabled, flick right stick up down to target the head or legs. X button, continue. R1 button, next.
This is getting crazy. I feel like this is the boss fight.
Health kit, flamethrower brick, Molotov, zip flamethrower, fuel, 100, loaded, 30, reserve.
Here, let me put you up there.
Here right now, there's too many of them.
God damn it, how do I get past this shit? See, I'm trying to figure this out by myself. Without being patronized, too. God damn it, at least I got one of them.
Nail bombs can help protect.
I don't have a nail bomb.
Molotov, Shiv, missing ingredients, melee upgrade, missing in bomb, missing smoke bomb, missing ingredients, health kit, missing ingredients, Molotov, Shiv, missing ingredient. Flamethrower, revolve, health kit, flamethrower, fuel, flamethrower, revolver, flamethrower, fuel, bow, pump shotgun, hunting rifle, right revolver, 9mm pistol ammo, 7, loaded, 0, reserve, 9mm pistol ammo, 7, loaded, 0, reserve.
Here, let me put you up there.
Here right now, there's too many of them.
Fuck! What the fuck, man?
In some cases, running away is the best option. X button, continue, R1 button, next. Flamethrower, fuel, 100, loaded, 30, reserve.
Great. I got revolver ammo, but I died.
Circle button. Crouch moving is slow and quiet slash. L1 button. Sprinting is fast and loud. X.
Stay back.
Let go. Arrow pump shotgun. Shotgun pump shotgun. Shotgun ammo.
Fuck! I'm almost gonna switch to Mortal Kombat if I can't keep getting.
Stay back.
Flamethrower bow. Pump shotgun. Shotgun ammo. 0. Hunting rifle. Hunting rifle. Rifle ammo. 1. Loaded. 2. Reserve.
Okay.
Hold L1 button to sprint. Sprinting is fast but loud.
It is
X
difficult.
button. Continue. R1 button. Next.
And this is at the boss fight, so.
Options. Photo mode. Audio option. Diffic control. Diffic challenge. Player. Mod challenge. Moderate. Light. Mod hard. Mod light. Changing the challenge level requires a restart of the current encounter. Difficulty. Challenge. Moderate. Adjust. Light. Left and right directional button. Moderate. Light. Left and right directional. Changing the challenge level requires a yes.
Okay.
Hunting rifle. Rifle ammo. 1. Loaded. 2. Reserve. 4. Revolver ammo. 1. Bottle. 1. Shiv.
I don't care. I want to get through this.
Revolver ammo. Revolver. Revolver ammo. 4. Loaded. 4. Reserve. One. 2x4. Durability. 4.
Holy shit.
Stay quiet.
What you gonna give me for that? Nothing?
Stay back. That crate could get us up there. Ellie, get on up there and drop that crate for me.
That's gonna make a lot of noise. Oh shit.
Hunting rifle. Rifle ammo. 1. Loaded. 2.
Sorry guys, I know it's cheating.
Water looks pretty deep.
Hey, that's what we can do once we're done.
What's that?
You can teach me how to swim.
You got it.
It's like watching a midget box Mike Tyson.
This puzzle may not be accessible for all players. Skip puzzle is available from the Skip puzzle. Are you sure you would like? Yes.
See, this is what I like about this game is you can skip the puzzles if you're totally blind.
Freezing.
Fun! Uh-oh.
And another jam door. All right. Give me a foot. Come on. Get that door
You're enjoying listening? I'm glad. This is why I want Diablo 4, because it's going to be like this too. Oh, good.
Hunting rifle, rifle ammo, 0, loaded, 1, Molotov, 0, hunting rifle, rifle ammo, 0, hunting rifle, pump, bow, arrows, 1, loaded, 5, reserve.
Fuck!
Characters with an icon over their heads will die unless rescued.
and another jam door.
Hunting rifle, pump shotgun, bow, arrows, 1, pump, revolver ammo, 1, loaded, 0, 9mm pistol, 9mm pistol ammo, 7, loaded, 0, reserve.
All right. Give me a foot.
Okay.
Come on. Get that door open. Look out!
Yeah. They just surprised me. Man, I can't wait for those things to be wiped out.
I hear footsteps. That's not good.
L2 button, zoom, left stick, rotate, right stick, pan, circle button, put away. Tools level 2, press, touchpad button, to view, 1, tool. L2 button, zoom, left stick, rotate, right stick, pan, circle button, press, touchpad button, to craft tools and
Nice.
weapons out of scavenged materials. Crafting, health kit, craftable, recipe requires, alcohol, and, rag. You have, alcohol, 1, rag, 1.5, health kit, 0, maximum, 3, you now have, 1, health kit. You are in the crafting menu. You have, 1, you are standing, health, 70, crafting, health kit, missing half, alcohol, 1/2, binding, 1/2, blade, 1/4, rag.
There we go. Now I'm at full health.
Watch your head. Hey, look. There it is.
This puzzle may not be accessible for all players. Skip puzzle. Are you sure you? Yes.
Cannibalistic Wizard. It's like watching a midget box black_rodeo. I'm playing my own zombie game while listening, so I get new
You're playing your own zombie game while listening? Nice.
support the stream here. https://streamlabs.com.
I like it.
Oh boy.
Let me go ahead, and you follow my lead.
Okay, right behind you.
New notification. You have a new tournament update.
Oh!
Press the PS button for details.
Options.
I have a
Mortal
new
Kombat
tournament
1.
update.
Your tournament starts in 14 minutes.
My tournament
30th
starts in
anniversary
14 minutes.
Today, 10:30
30th
PM.
anniversary. Oh yeah.
Even limited PlayStation 3.
Forgot
The
about
Last of Us
that.
Part I.
Photo audio extra tutorial. Save game. New game data. Create a new manual save from your current auto. Options.
Control. Notification. Switcher. Switch. Street Fighter 6. Mortal Kombat 1. Active. Resume game. Go. Close game. PS5. PS5. Mortal Kombat.
This is a true variety hour, you guys.
Mortal Kombat 1.
Action menu. Full screen. Full screen. Button. Close. Close. Top 4. Open reactions menu. Check the add new black _ Romeo. I'm playing
In a dark void, Sam drops through the neck of an hourglass into a heaped pile.
Mortal Kombat 1. Press the cross button.
Let's see what we can do here.
Campaign. Story. New notification. Microphone muted. Local. Online. Custom. Versus. Online. Retreat. Checking.
We're playing in the 30th anniversary PlayStation Cup
Competent rank matches and earn
in
seasonal rewards.
15 minutes. So let's see if we can warm up a little
Searching
bit.
for match. Versus ranked. Circle button cancel. Connecting match. Versus ranked. Opponent found. Wireless connection. Cross button accept. Circle button decline.
A wireless connection, eh?
Opponent found. King Spade 0404. Wireless connection. Cross button ready.
I have never come across
Ghostface.
evil like yours.
Round 1.
Let's see here.
Fight.
Oh, he's got Scorpion. Oh God. Hello? I would like my buttons to button, please. There we go. Oh.
It's a simple game. Round 2. Fight.
Oh, he's gonna break her. Oh, no attack for me. Yes!
Cleanse my soul.
And I love that I have sound back in both ears. It's just amazing.
Ashra transforms into a winged unicorn and teleports behind the victim before impaling their head.
Got
with
him
her
for the
horn
first
and
match.
Hailing a torrent of rainbow fire over their writhing body until they're a charred husk.
Animality. Ashra wins.
My laptop is so old it won't load games anymore. See, I'm wondering if it's time for me to try to switch back to PC when it comes time for my, because my accessibility grants are coming up. I'm wondering if I should switch back to PC just to make things easier. But then I have to go with NVDA, which I don't mind, but I don't want to have to relearn the whole Windows system. I don't want to have to learn the whole Windows system again. But it might be easier for streaming and stuff like that. And gaming. Oh. Subdued. That's right, Havoc. Subdued.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Yes, yes, yes. Is this gonna do it? Yeah, he gets this round.
Final round. Fight.
Raw killer run, huh? Shit! He wins that round. Good shit.
Ghostface slices the victim's throat, then knocks them to the ground while stabbing their chest. On a couch, Johnny mashes buttons on a controller.
Yeah, I'm considering
Oh, come on.
From the shadows
going back to
behind him,
PC, but I don't
Ghostface
know.
emerges to knife his chest. Blood
I don't know if
splashes
I've been a Mac user for too long. I don't know if I would be like, what the fuck?
Next match.
But it would be nice to not have, like,
I have
I don't know.
One. Fight.
Oh, raw grab. Nobody was home for you, Ghostface.
Ghostface wins.
God damn.
Are you watching? Round 2. Fight!
Let him come to you, VP. Okay. Now let him come over here. Don't you go to him. There you go, BP.
Final round. Fight!
There we go. Let him. Oh, tough shit. Tough shit for me.
Ghostface wins!
Ooh. You went for the Nvidia? Oh, that sucks.
Next opponent. Cross button confirm. Are you ending match? Retrieve. Searching for match. Versus ranked. Circle button cancel. Connecting match. Versus ranked. Opponent found. New connection. Cross button accept. Circle button decline.
Okay.
Opponent found. Sincere Moss. Wired connection. Cross button ready.
Sensei Ramos? Okay.
Serena deserves better than to be your slave.
Quan Chi. Uh-oh.
Fight!
New notification. You have a new tournament update. Press Mortal Kombat 1. Sending match result. Mortal
Sorry,
Kombat 1.
I'm quitting for the tournament. I don't care.
Verifying it. Retreat. Searching for match.
That's
Versus
true.
PS5 tournament. Circle button cancel.
That is very, very true, Spittlebuggies.
Connecting match. Versus PS5 tournament.
Here we go.
Opponent found. Timoni 194. Wireless connection. Cross button ready. Choose fighter. Scorpion. Cross button select. Reiko. Smoke.
Smoke.
Reptile. Cross. Sub-Zero. Johnny Cage. Ashra.
Not
Wraith.
smoke?
Lily.
Okay.
Tanya. Reptile. Sub-Zero. Limei. Scorpion. Smoke. Cyrax.
Cyrax. Ashra.
Shijinko.
Cyrax.
Jax. Frog. Janet. Darius. Sarina. The Maze. Knight. L1 button and L1.
The maze.
Can anyone operate that armor?
Only after months of training.
So we've got a Cyrax. Who is their cameo? Oh, Cyrax, okay. God damn. Oh, for fuck's sakes, with the net all the time with the net! Oh, of course, wake up, down four, down back four. Oh, come on.
Cyrex's blade bursts through the victim's ribcage. He holds two bombs that explode beside their face. Cyrax launches the victim airborne with a bomb, leaps after them, then smashes their face with a front flip heel kick.
Cyrax wins.
You mean to finish
Round
me?
2. Fight.
Breaker, I don't have breaker. Oh shit. You can call both, you can call into two nets with Cyrax? What the fuck? Oh god! Good shit, Cyrax.
Finish her.
Good fight even though. Thank you, Spittle. And I think that's me in the... I think that's over for me.
2 rewards. Daily quests. Use super meter segment. Next match.
Oh no, there's still another... Huh.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, let's block carefully. Command grab. Okay, she's always gonna wake up down back 4. Okay, like I said, always gonna wake up like that. Oh shit.
Cyrax wins.
Time grows short for you.
Round 2. Fight.
Fuck! See, this is why I would like to take some time to learn some Cyrax, because Cyrax is a lot of fun. Oh! Dude, BP. She's always gonna wake up like that.
New notification. You have a new tournament update. Mortal Kombat 1. Thanks for playing. View your final placement. 30th Anniversary Cup selected. Details. View all details. Item. 30th Anniversary Cup selected. Details. 9th. Final placement. Today.
Not bad.
Mortal Kombat 1.
Alright, guys.
Retrieving.
I've been streaming for
Ranked.
3.5 hours.
Competent ranked matches and earn seasonal rewards.
So we're gonna end here.
44 days.
I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves
5 master.
watching this
Find your way through a cinematic
variety
story. Pause button,
stream.
confirm. Left and
Thank
right
you
button,
very
select
much for
continue.
hanging out with
Up and down
me.
button, change category.
I'll
Touchpad
so
button,
see
open
about
combat
doing a Sunday variety show tomorrow. We'll hang out, we'll have fun, and we'll do another one. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.